What is going on, everyone? Good to see everyone. Let me get this set up here.
I'm off stream. Off camera. I'm off camera. Or was off
Let's
camera.
see. Of course, we got the crazy old goat, Dad. Good to see you.
Bah.
Miss Ann.
The old
Good to see you.
goat.
Danny. Nice to see you. Thank you
I
for
don't-
coming. Mr. Florida Storm. For those who don't know, Johnny's Corner is not going live tomorrow. They're taking a personal day, so Danny is filling in for them tomorrow.
The light
She's trying to fix the blinds. Hi, Connie.
is causing a solar.
Miss Michaela. Oh, it's this one. Right there. Leave it. Leave it.
It's not. It's all there's a lens flare.
All right. Give me a second.
I had to mute. We're just trying to fix the blinds.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
There we go. It's going to have that lens flare because how that blind is. It's broken because of the kid. And it's really broken. All right. Give me just a minute. Technical difficulties today. How you doing, Johnny?
Doing good. I was on the wrong page. I switched over at the wrong time. What's going on?
I was trying to say hi to everyone, and we had a little bit of a technical difficulty.
Lens
My
flare.
eyes are having technical difficulties themselves. No, my eyes are not Teflon.
You said Teflon.
Miss Michaela, thank you for coming. Matt Neidhart, really good live last night. Sorry I couldn't participate more.
Hi, Danny.
Shannon,
Hi, George. Joe.
George.
Johnny has glasses.
I do. It's a rare sight that I do.
Good to see you.
You.
I'm assuming it's I forget your old Collins soccer is what I'm assuming. So hope he does good if that's the case.
The Go Sports
Ooh,
Ball.
soccer. Say what?
Go Sports Ball. I
Hey George.
don't know a lot of the technical terms for a lot of sports. I was a theater kid.
Theater kid.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yo, do you guys
Georgianne.
have a filter? Do you guys have a filter on, or is that just the light coming through your curtains?
That's just the light.
Yeah,
That's
just
really
right.
cool. That's really cool.
It's because the sun literally hits this about 2/3 of the day.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I just realized my desk is all jacked up here. Hold on. Having technical difficulties here.
This is Tisha.
I know.
Compliments of Maddie.
Georgianne, I am going to be contacting you to figure out when you're coming to Iowa. Kind of talk to you some more about that and figure out what's going on with that.
Good. Wait.
I'm in a rock star mood today.
Greg, good to see you, brother.
Greg. Hi, Georgianne. Matt.
Is it boiling?
All right.
Kayla. Connie. Everybody. Hi.
Hey, Miss Candu. Thank you for coming in.
Hi, Candy.
Yeah, they had some crazy storms down there in Florida. Tornadoes all over the place. We
Are you
just had a
serious?
quick
Rain.
downburst hit our area.
Yeah, we just got.
It literally just rained really hard and just downburst of rain right at Walmart.
It's been raining here for the last 3 days. I did not have. Sunday was nice, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday has been nothing but rain. In today, so 4 days.
It's been cloudy.
Yeah, it's been cloudy here off and on, and today was kind of chilly. It was supposed to be 70, 75. Maybe got into the 60s.
That was
Let's say-
yesterday. In like 70s.
Yeah,
See,
yesterday it
60
was almost 72.
60s isn't chilly, and that's what I've been telling Maddie. She's like, "Oh, it's chilly today." I was like, "It's not chilly. It's warm out, but the problem is it's been raining, and you got a wind
That's
blowing."
the man that was
So-
looking for a hoodie because he was.
Well,
so
yeah, I didn't say it was.
You
To go-
ran to go get that hoodie.
Us.
And it's 62 degrees. Want to keep
She
saying?
won't let me finish my.
No. You ran
Hi,
for
Maddie.
that hoodie.
You're in timeout, Maddie. You're in timeout.
I can't have yours.
Look at
You're
your-
mute.
The shell.
Paris.
I've got the.
Oh yeah.
I'm wearing a hoodie now
Yeah, you ran for that hoodie though. You
I
ran.
did.
I don't run for hoodies at least.
because
It's like
it.
it's super chilly outside. That was.
You know what I'm saying? That it's. Do you guys get what I'm saying? That it's warm, but because of the damp in the air, it makes it. Ooh.
See, I moved to Iowa from Oklahoma.
You're welcome.
I was 8 miles max from the border of Minnesota originally when I first moved to Iowa.
That's
My
chilly.
first winter, I did not know what to expect. By the end of that first winter, I was standing outside in short sleeve shirts.
Sounds about right.
I warned
Of course,
you.
the guard shack I worked at, because I was working security, you put the heater on max and it got to about 95 degrees in there, so you'd open the window to cool it down. And then someone broke the knob that year, so it was stuck on all the time.
Yeah. Which you would call me up complaining, being like, "It's hot and I'm bored. I haven't had a truck in 3 hours."
Yeah.
Thank you, Georgianne. Warm but cool. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But my mom would make the joke if I would go outside and say it's chilly. She'd be like, "There's no chili out there."
Dad joke. I love it.
Yes. She is notorious for doing a lot of dad jokes. And I'm like, okay. And I'd be like, I wouldn't get it at first.
Is that what I think it is?
Oh, it's what you think it is.
All right. I'm going to make the announcement now. So the thing Johnny just held up, I have mine coming tomorrow. Tune in next week as Johnny and I both do the extreme sour challenge of the world's most sour candy called Black Death.
He said next week.
I was gonna show him what it looks like.
No.
Should I? No, we'll wait. We'll wait.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
I'd wait.
How do you know? I might order one and I might get prepped on this one and look at a secondary one. Then Jared would be like, and I'd be like, that's nothing, man. Meanwhile, I'm over here. This is all hurting real bad.
Hey, Jamie. Good to see you.
Jamie
Mr. Blister and Barnacles.
got his mail in today. Appreciate it,
I need
buddy.
to get a hold of him. I don't have any of his stickers or poker
Just don't do
tips.
this shit.
I don't like. I can't do
Keep that
chip
there.
challenges. They're dry. I can't
No.
do dry foods.
No, the hottest chick. I think Darren knows which chip I'm talking about.
Unfortunately, on May 1st for that one, George, I will not because
Hi.
this one
Across the stage. That
will be
day.
walking across the stage to get her degree, her diploma for paralegal.
Yep.
So
Soft
Hey.
clap. Soft clap. Soft clap.
she has officially completed the
Woo!
internship.
Yep.
So,
Congratulations, Tisha.
Thank you. I'm just
You're
like,
welcome.
yeah. So Guardians are gonna be without their tech guy because
This is gonna be good.
yeah.
How about no, Matt?
We do have. Oh no, I want to try something with him.
Oh no.
The period simulator.
Nope. I'm out.
What is that?
See? You scared Johnny off.
I scare a lot of people.
All the way. She's not even backstage.
That or you hit a button.
George says, "Yay, we can always use a paralegal."
Yeah, it's not a lawyer, technically, even though like you do 90% of the stuff a lawyer does. So
Oh, come on, Danny.
I'm live. Hey, I'm back. I couldn't leave you guys too long.
I just kind of want to do that just because you see your pain tolerance.
Do you not see it every day?
Yeah, I see it every day, but I want to see if you can handle it.
I've passed 15 kidney stones in 2 years.
What is what?
Game that you just said.
The period challenge thing?
So,
It's the period
in
simulator.
other news, I got another package today
Ooh.
from Mr. Rob FL Thunder.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Rob's awesome.
I'm going to put this one big real quick while I pull it out.
Mhm.
So, literally, this last Sunday, I was having internet issues and could not get into his stream. Dad called and said, "You should have been there 10 minutes ago. You would have won a digger and a pouch." And I went into the stream on my phone without our internet and finally was able to get in and said hi, and then was able to think, "Oh, we've got a mobile hotspot. I should fire it up." So it was kind of stupid, but I ended up talking with him, and Great Lakes over there had ended up getting the prize and said to give it to me.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
So,
Is that digital camo?
yeah, Digicamo.
Digicamo, baby.
That's a nice pouch. And then says, "Jared, congratulations from Rob and Charlie." And then there's a Detector Warehouse sticker. And if I can get the tape off of this one. And Rob sticker.
Oh, look at Rob.
Which means
Rob's a good guy. Rob and Charlie are awesome, man.
I now have 2 of his stickers. So eventually I might be doing a giveaway with one of his stickers. So there's my news for that. Was it for his 2 or 5K? No, it was not, Danny. Hey, Kenneth.
What's up, Kenneth?
Hello, I'm back. Had to go help.
Don't feel bad, Danny. I don't have any Rob stickers either.
You don't have Rob sticker?
No, I don't have a Rob sticker. I think they're sending us some recently because Maddie and I reached out to them. But yeah, we don't have Rob or Charlie. Actually, I do have Charlie's. Where is it? Digging it back. I got it somewhere. I know I got Charlie's.
I don't have
Yeah.
Charlie's.
I got his metal business card down there next to
Oh,
Zach's.
this is a nice bag.
Is that for metal detecting? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Metal detecting.
So that'll be awesome.
All I know is I want to go hike. But
She wants to go hiking. So.
yeah. We have a really pretty spot in was it Sailorville Lake area?
Yeah, the Sailorville Lake area up in that's Ankeny. Or
Ankeny.
Sailorville area.
It's called the Sailorville area. It's like by Polk City.
Can you grab that?
No, I got a new bag. It's
What's your new bag?
bigger than his.
She likes
What day, George,
This is my bag.
May 1st. It's a
Yeah, but
Wednesday.
what day of
Yep.
the week?
That'd be a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So
If I make it out in time, if I'm out on time, I get off at 7. Hopefully, still by May.
I say this is my bag that I use every day.
I love the heart. I love the heart. Is it
It's
an
an
iron on
ask me
it?
about my book.
Here's what it says. Let me make this
Ask
big.
me about my book. Oh, it's a pin. I thought it was an iron-on patch.
No, it's a pin. I got it at Hot
That's
Topic.
so cool. That's really, really cool.
And then this is so her. Sounds like a future me problem.
Yep.
I'll try to be there, y'all. No promises. I got to work Wednesday, so.
Yeah,
If I'm
I like
not-
messenger bags as my purse. So because it's like I have to carry children stuff.
Night, Jamie.
Nice.
Night, Jamie. Let's say goodnight, not Carter.
Let's see.
Like I like getting pins from Hot Topic because they have such funny sayings. Because some of them are like, yeah, it's just big for future me.
Yep.
Well, there was one that I was just like, I want to get it, but I'm like, I don't know. You gonna do a banner?
Oh, crap.
You
We
don't
are
have
not
your-
too far away from Autism Tennessee.
Yeah, you have like a
Ooh.
month. Yeah, it's close to a month.
Yep. It's just a little over a month away. Right? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll be able to sleep.
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
No, I'll be honest. Maddie and I are having fun trying to get this going and, work with everybody to make it a good time. And you guys are awesome.
Well, no, I know that y'all put a lot of work into it. I know a lot of people have, between people getting baskets and, the bags that Connie is doing and a lot of other things that she's done, items donated. There's been a lot of support for it, and it's good to see community come together for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one awesome family.
With a lot of negative out there in the world, it's good to see that positivity, give you hope.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yep, right there.
Yes.
Yes.
thank you. Hold on one second.
Yep.
Right? Sorry, I was talking to Maddie about our neighbor. It looks like he bought himself a police car.
Oh
Oh
God.
God.
Maddie's over here going dun 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 dun.
So Georgiana wants to know what's the best area to stay in Tennessee.
What's the best area to stay in Tennessee? All of Tennessee. Tennessee's great except for Memphis.
Where the Valencia Bible Belt.
Except for Memphis.
I'm just kidding. I love all of Tennessee. Memphis is a rough area. I mean, every state has its goods and bads, but I'd
Sounds
say
like
the best
Waterloo.
place to stay. Nashville is a beautiful area to stay. It is like obviously if you go into the wrong parts of town, it ain't gonna be great. But you got Nashville, you got places like Mount Juliet, Spring Hill's a gorgeous place to stay. Only 35 minutes from Nashville. Spring Hill is absolutely amazing. A huge shopping center. Well, not huge, but lots of shops that you can go to if you like that sort of stuff. But Franklin is your ritzier place. That's like where all of your country stars stay. But Franklin and Gallatin and all that area out there, they're all gorgeous places to stay.
Dispatch.
So, yeah. Johnny's backyard, just not the tent next to Joe. Don't blame you.
Nope. I don't want to smell that.
Smell it.
Joe's
smell
feet. Joe's feet.
Yeah, his feet get pretty bad.
I'm going, nope.
Hey,
nope.
Dispatch. Good to see you.
Yeah.
You are wrenched now, so you can check everyone's channel if you don't already have them. Pretty sure you do.
How
Oh, yeah,
far
did
is
everyone
American
see the eclipse?
Store from downtown? Honestly, I think it's in Columbia. I'm pretty sure that's in Columbia or Spring Hill. Hold on.
There's an American Picker store? I know we've got several up here because they're from Iowa.
Yeah, they're actually from this area.
Actually,
Originally.
it's right there in Nashville. It's in downtown Nashville, off of not downtown, but
Go
it's
get your
in
food.
Clinton, on Clinton Street, which is literally diagonally from where we are. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks diagonally on the map. It's pretty close.
I would say American
Nice.
Pickers are from Iowa. We have, I would say, don't they have a store here?
Their home base.
Or their home base is here?
Yeah, they got one in Nashville. I think they have one in Columbia as well. I could have swore, or else they were hoping. This is bugging me.
Those are dangerous for me to eat.
Yeah, they do have one for anybody staying in. That's not it. There ain't no way. Oh, maybe.
What
It
Oh,
is.
yeah. You don't want me to eat candy on the stream.
Ooh.
I told Tasha if she eats her peanut butter M&Ms, she's
Yeah,
not
the
allowed to
Lawrence
say what
Group
they
right
are.
there in the parking lot. They have vintage cars in the parking lot.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, buddy?
I said I told Tasha if she eats her peanut butter M&Ms, she's not allowed to say what they are.
I'll just show them. I'll be like,
Because
there.
every time she says peanut, it comes out a different thing.
Percy, please. Percy Priest is a good area.
Hey, Tin Man.
Tin Man.
What's going on, bro? Ooh, look what time it is. You know what that is? Cam, you know what that is?
Bread.
What kind? What's your favorite?
Cornbread
No.
For that little like,
Wow.
and bread.
yeah, that's why I said it.
Just a banana.
You didn't say banana. You said cornbread.
Is that good? Yeah.
So, I do have the link shared out to a few people. Mm,
Well, Rose gonna have to cook his lunch too.
I was gonna say something. I forgot. Oh, I've done nothing but catch up on YouTube videos all day. I have taken Riley to the doctor's office, sat at the doctor's office, sat on the phone, watched YouTube, gone to the store with Maddie, watched the YouTube on the phone. I was destined to get caught back up. I had 136 or 136 or 140 notifications on YouTube.
wow.
That's awesome, Tin Man.
Yeah, it was.
Did you guys see his video with the wind?
Oh, come on. No.
I may have. I don't remember.
It's literally just the wind, but the way he did it, it makes it look like it's sped up, but it's not. It's just the wind. But the way the wind is moving, it's really cool. Go check it out.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
I agree. Yep.
By the time you catch up, someone's putting a new video out.
Yep. Randy. He just premiered before you're live.
If we go
Matt.
hiking, we can do a video of the area.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if we'll be able to go this weekend for the hiking,
Well,
but I'm gonna try to get out and go magnet fishing this weekend.
try
This
Yeah.
weekend's been a really rough
this
week.
week. It's not
Or
the weekend.
not this weekend.
You got
this-
one day, then it's the weekend.
This week has been really rough, as I was trying to say. I went to the spinal surgeon yesterday and got to get a second opinion. Because this surgeon basically says, I don't know how to help you.
Like,
He's like, your
Really?
x-ray, he's like, your x-ray looks normal, there's some issues on the MRI that we see, but it can't be surgically fixed for a lot of the nerve issues.
No.
And then he goes, but we're not showing part of the area where you're on the MRI where you're showing the pain. So that needs a whole new MRI.
Yeah.
So next week I got to get the referral to get that next MRI.
because they didn't do the spot where it's located.
So
The
again,
issue.
I'm round and round.
Round and round. Wait, what song was that? Is that Rat?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. My mother was an 80s child, and I grew up on 80s music. And now I've got the worm in everyone's head.
Thanks.
And also, it's like, yeah. And also the area where I grew up, the only rock station we had
Nice.
was a classic rock station. So you heard all of the songs that were not new.
Yep, right there. Rat.
Yep.
81, 91 album. But Rat has 2 T's in it.
Yes. I would say I use a lot of references when I talk, so that's how I do. It's how my brain works.
No, but I think you guys should go do a hike, like a small hike. Those are some of the best videos you can make, and you got a ton of short possibilities for sure.
Oh, yeah. Especially with the kids and then the running on the trail. Be like, go, be free.
And in order to get to Sailorville Lake, you have to cross a huge bridge that
Take
is
the magnet. Take the magnet. Just
He
saying.
wants to take it.
can't take it.
It's fenced off.
It's Army Corps of Engineer property. You're not allowed to magnet fish it.
Yep.
It's an instant felony.
And it's also a dam area.
Well, no, that's not the problem.
Yeah.
The dams are usually pretty good to find.
Well,
stuff
yeah,
out.
but Army Corps of
But
Engineers are like,
because it's Army Corps of Engineer, they said it's an instant felony.
Yeah.
Unless you have written consent from a higher up.
mm-hmm. That means you gotta rub elbows with people and be like, hey.
Let me see.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Let me see if I can
It's
find
probably
it.
a good thing I got friends with the TVA.
Yeah.
I mean, I got some higher up friends with the TVA, so.
I would say because it's the which bridge is it? Because there's several. Because this lake is weird. Because you
How
look
big
like
is the lake? Is it like a lake, or is it like a small lake?
it is like a lake. It
Yeah,
like
it's a good sized lake. I'm trying to see if I can find it.
I agree, Matt. We don't need your stinking rules.
I would
They
say
call it Mile Long Bridge. Let me see if
you
I
can
can.
share it.
No, you're gonna be walking a bridge for a mile.
Oh no.
No, we'd probably go
You
like
can only
hiking.
drive this bridge.
I'd be bored by the time I got halfway through the bridge.
So this is the bridge.
Holy moly!
And literally one side has a town on one side, and then there's a town on the other side.
And then it's like all tree lined. It's really
Let me
pretty.
see if I can't.
Like here's some of the.
There's some of the photos.
It's really pretty in the springtime because everything's green.
That's really cool.
And
So
like
and they now have some of the area. Let's see if I can
find a newer picture.
find a different picture.
They don't let barges go into those, right?
No, it's sailboat, mostly like sailboats or personal craft.
I'm so afraid to go over bridge, like go drive over bridges now. Ever since that whole incident in PA.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But they've got that bridge, and then let's see.
Because the
They've
river down here, we have bridges and barges go underneath it. Same with the Cumberland River, barges come through the Tennessee River.
Here it is. So they actually have a bridge right here where this is at.
That's really cool.
And it has little pull-off spots. Tom Kingery, that's Sailorville.
Can you go to satellite view and zoom in? You should see the bridge.
See if I can find it. So, like, here's the dam.
Yeah.
You can actually see if I can't click on it. Come on.
It's right there. Click on that thing right there.
What did you do to the poor dude? You just like threw him around.
See if I can't get a good view of it.
You can just drag and drop.
That is a nut. Oh, look at that. That's really
So further up on the bridge, see if I can't go back.
You know, you could have just hit the arrow.
They actually have pull-off areas where you can walk along the edge.
Oh, that's cool.
You can metal detect the lake area, but
Yeah, you can metal detect the beach areas, but Sailorville and Red Rock. Okay.
Pretty cool.
I didn't know Red Rock did. Nice. But yeah, they don't allow any magnet fishing there, sadly.
yeah, you probably would find some.
I
really good
already
finds.
asked multiple times.
It's crazy.
So, but we'll look about possibly going out there sometime here soon and maybe doing a hike and metal detect the beach.
Yeah,
The beach there is one place you don't have to have a permit, which is a weird thing.
they're like, because like a bunch of people, because of like the sailboats in the summertime, people get crazy and lose stuff. So they're like, yeah, clean it up. We don't care.
I was actually told of an area out there along the beach there where a lady lost a 24 karat gold set of earrings that had 5 carats worth of diamonds in them. She lost the whole set when she got pissed off at her husband.
It was one of those
All
like.
right, on a fire rocket ship.
Zooming through the sky.
We watch so many cartoons.
You can tell that we are parents.
Yep, we sure are.
What's that, Johnny?
Sorry,
What's
I
that?
had to.
It's I got it from my Copenhagen, and it's really bad. Like I can open my can with it.
It's a can opener.
Nice.
ADHD, and it's also a bottle opener. But my ADHD-ness was sitting here and it was staring at me like this, and I was like, "Hello, how are you doing today?"
You turned into a Muppet.
See, I'm sitting here staring at the ring Bug asked me to fix. This is hers.
That's her ring. Is it metal
Yeah.
or is it?
It's pewter.
Pewter. Sweet.
Dad had a whole bunch of these when we were younger. It's from the movie The Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
And we had them when I was growing up. So
Didn't he send those?
he gave a couple of them to the kids, and Bug had one that she was like, I wear it to school. And she got in an argument with one girl, and I was afraid she was going to take it. I was afraid she was going to take it to school with the argument with the girl, so I took it and said, "Let me hold that so you don't use that.
Like,
We don't need suspension or getting expelled."
Yeah, because your
Hey,
hands are
squirrel.
rated E for everybody. Oh, BT Dubs, little man is asleep.
Little man. How are they feeling, by the way?
Doing good. Bug's issue that she's had this week is IBS.
Yeah,
She's got severe IBS, and she's had it since she was like 2 years old.
it's
So,
fun when she has an attack. 'Cause
yeah,
it
she
pretty
has
much
an
acts like
attack,
the
and
flu.
it's it looks like she's been sick with the flu or something all week.
Oh, poor girl.
So
And then we're like, okay, what caused it? Which thing? It's like, what do we need to like not eat for a little bit, just to kind of let it be. Go watch your movie.
Oh, you can have this back now.
Do not use it as a weapon.
But mom,
She goes, oh.
I was say, I know your grandmother tried to teach you some things, but no.
see, I'm bad. Like I guess I'm too country. I don't know. I teach my kids I got zero tolerance for bullcrap in school. I tell my kids, you tell the teacher. If the teacher don't do it, you go ahead and tell the principal. If the principal don't handle it, you come home and you tell daddy. And then daddy will say, okay, handle it yourself. And then when you put hands on it, I'll take care of it.
That's about what I've done. And whenever she was getting bullied in the fall last year, I want to say it was like October.
Yeah.
Another girl was bullying her. I found out about it the very next morning. I was there with her at the school.
Yeah.
And I
he was
walked
dealing
in.
with it.
Yeah.
Not me. Because
Mama won't deal with it. I'll go be the politically correct one in school because I can keep my temper, and my
Exactly.
temper's not.
I'll lose it.
It's raining again. Come on, man.
Where did that come from?
Sorry, Johnny.
Where?
the sun decided to
What
peek
did you
out and
hear
be like,
sneak up?
hey, I'm here.
That's awesome, Willa.
I did not even hear a sneak up. No, usually you can hear the rain, but this time I didn't.
Very strong one in Luca, huh? Y'all know any strange?
Very
museums?
strange. The strange museums.
There's
In
the
Kansas.
I would say there's the Ripley's of Believe It or Not museums. I think they might have one in like Kansas City.
No, it's not Kansas City. It's down near Branson.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Because I've been to it.
Oh, you've been to it?
Yep.
Because the Ripley's Believe It or Not ones have really strange stuff.
Does the jail count? Where the one? It's
That's
full
the
of-
paranormal jail. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's full of. Oh, it is.
We got a paranormal museum here in
Yeah.
town.
What? Do we have any strange museums here? I know we got a railroad one up in Boone.
Yeah, we've got a railroad museum that has some of the first trains that ever crossed Iowa.
We got a national bird dog museum.
We got the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Which happens to have Joey Jordenson's drum
Drumset from Slipknot.
from Slipknot.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And it also has, I think, part of the plane crash for Buddy Holly.
Yeah,
Or like it talks about it.
they have actually part of the plane.
Oh, they do? Yeah. It's a little bizarre for this museum. Also, we have there's also a maritime museum where they have old boats that they pulled up from the lake where I grew up at. Like old boats. Like what was it, 1950s, I think?
No, they have older than
I
that.
would say they have,
They had some from the 1800s.
yeah, well, bits and pieces of them because wood rots underwater. And they also had part of the roller coaster that went out into the river, out into the lake.
I know you do, Dad. He's like, we have a skeleton museum.
Yes.
Hold on. You said you had a roller coaster that went
Yeah.
out into the lake, like
Yeah.
the track, or just
Yeah.
Yep.
it came off the track and went
Okay.
in the lake?
You might have to pull up a Google.
It doesn't show
It
it.
doesn't show it. No, there's
Nope.
pictures of it.
Nope, they removed them.
They removed them. Okay, it's called Arnold's Park Amusement Park. It's up in Arnold's Park, Okoboji area where I grew up at. And my grandma would tell me stories about how they had the legend, the roller coaster is called the Legend, and it would loop out into the lake a little bit and then come back around. Because this amusement park is literally like right next to the lake.
Mm-hmm.
And the lake that it's on
Is one of 3 Blue Geyser lakes
in the world.
in the world.
Oh wow!
And they have a brewery right there on the lake that uses that water.
Yep.
Filters it and
Westo.
everything. Westo Brewery.
And it has he likes one of the beverages because it's a peanut.
It's cooked over smoked peanut shells.
Mm.
So it kind of gives it a little bit of peanut flavor without the actual peanuts.
Yeah. And also like the other weird. I don't know if it's a weird museum because it's a cabin. It was an old school cabin. It's called the Gardner Cabin, and it's where a massacre happened.
Yeah, dispatch. Here, let me switch this around.
Hey, flying magnets, flying air. I can't even talk today. I'm so tired. By the way, Johnny's tired. So if I seem a little off today, it's because I'm like overtired.
Well, going to bed at 4 a.m. will do that to you.
Yeah, I went to bed at 4 in the morning.
Oh, geez.
I was that
That's
much.
about normal for me some days, depending on if my insomnia decides to be like, hey.
Leather decal. Oh, I think that's gonna look good in leather.
Send me a email. This is my email, dispatch, and I will get you set up with that. Gardner Cabin Massacre. Yes.
Yep.
That's what she's talking about.
Yep.
And they actually just started doing a
Archaeological dig in the area.
Yep.
That's like one of the only other places that I know of that's had an archaeological dig for it. But yeah.
Yeah. Dispatch, right there's my email. Go ahead and send me one.
It's a pretty place, even though it's like surrounded by like residential area, which is weird. First time I took them,
yeah, buddy.
I think that logo.
That works. Go ahead and send it to me. Dispatch STL files are one of them I can use.
Yeah.
Actually, some of your old friends were part of that.
Yeah,
dig.
I was gonna say some of my old friends, like they got a part. Like I don't know how they got a part of it because they're like some of my classmates from high school. Like, because one of them they posted like, "Yeah, I'm a part of this dig." I'm like, "How did you become part of this?"
Yeah, if we still lived up there, I'd love to be part of it. But
Yeah, same. Because like I used to go, like my parents we would go there like every other like month or something like that, and just talk with like the curator.
let's just say you only lived like 10 minutes away. At the
I know,
most.
like we would go there all the time just to like be like, hey, has any other new information been found and stuff like that.
Dispatch said, "Damn, Johnny, thanks for the reminder
What?
for the smash of something."
Oh yeah. I do that. I'm guilty of it. I come in and I forget to click like for like the first 5 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't click the like button. It's usually after I say smash the thumbs up, I'm like, I didn't do it.
Has anyone else's YouTube changed how it looks for the actual YouTube?
Yes, my playlists are all over the place. I'm like, I have certain playlists of like videos I like just to watch, and it's like you have to click on the playlist. Normally, it was just like a drop
I'm not
down.
talking that. I'm talking when you're in a video.
Oh, well,
Here, let's see. So
I also have it on theater mode for mine.
when I go into mine, it looks like this, and I cannot find the thumbs up anywhere.
What? Really?
There's no thumbs up.
That's because you got it in the dark mode or incognito. Is that incognito mode?
No.
No.
Because my YouTube is white background. It doesn't look like that. Look, hold on. You're going to hear your live for a second. Hold on.
Probably hear me giggle.
Yeah, no, mine's still the old school format. It's the white, and I click thumbs up at the bottom.
Oh, did you update Chrome then?
Thumbs up. I'm number 17, by the way. What are these? Basket?
Let's see.
I wonder if you close out chat if it does.
Nope.
No? No, that you're still sharing it.
I know.
Try to close it. That's dark mode, Johnny. That's what I thought. I thought that was dark mode.
Right there. See?
Nope.
You have to close chat to do it. And also, you're not in theater mode. Like, theater mode will move it to where it's underneath again.
Come on, man. I got sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds.
I have these.
I can't have any seeds or nuts.
And you used to like
I
pistachios.
used to love pistachios.
So Miss Connie's having the same problem. She can't even see the timestamp from the computer.
Huh.
I wonder if it's because, like, I know Google Chrome has been, like, if you use the Google Chrome browser, they've been updating it a lot for their, how everything looks for the formats. So I'm wondering if YouTube decided to be like, hey, yeah, I want to update a little bit too.
Well, I learned something.
What?
Okay. You just close the chat and then that's where it's at.
Yeah. It's underneath.
Oh, I learned something today too. You want to hear something that blows your mind? Maybe it's just me. Do you know the song Three Little Birds?
Yeah.
Don't worry, be happy by Bob Marley. Three little birds sit by my doorstep.
Yeah.
Is it sit or perch by my doorstep?
Is
Three
what?
little birds. You know how it goes? Three little birds
Yeah.
playing by my doorstep. What's the word?
It's always sitting on my window. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna sing. Trust me, I can't sing.
I don't sing.
I don't hear you.
I always thought it was three little birds sit by my doorstep. It's perch by my doorstep.
I told him that.
Huh.
Yeah. I was today years old when I realized the real lyrics.
Well, it's like some of the other lyrics from like 80s bands. You're just like,
8 years old.
you're going, they said what in the thing? And I was how old when I started singing along to this?
I'll tell you what, I was listening to Pandora Radio and the TLC song came on. I was like, so I was jamming out. I was like, yeah, it's taking me back, right? And it just ended. I was like, that's not how it ended. I know it's not. I looked for everything and I couldn't find the actual ending. I was like, I remember it didn't end that. I'm not going to say what song because I didn't know what the song is. Pitched by my doorstep. Yep, Georgian's got it.
So, Johnny, to prepare for our little challenge next week,
Mm-hmm.
this last weekend, I got a thing. They're not even sour.
He's like, they were rated the sourest candy for like 10 years straight. And then
That's
he's
where they're
like,
going. I was expecting a little more sour than Warheads.
and you're like, did I just
I'm
kill my mouth?
disappointed.
I want to be there when you do that one
Next
because
Thursday.
I know I'm gonna be like,
Next Thursday,
yours is supposed to come tomorrow, right?
Yep. Mine will be in the mail tomorrow. Black Death candy. Oh gosh, that thing is huge. Size of a
That's why
Jolly.
I was like, this is like a gumball you get from like the grocery store. It's like,
Oh,
And on the website, it says hold it in your mouth for 20 seconds.
so do I need to get a timer? We'll get a timer and
set it
time
up on your phone. Set your phone.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna say, since I have a MacBook, I have the same thing as an app, so I could just be like timer.
I have my phone right here. I can
Yeah,
just go like this.
yeah. Well, I was thinking for the big. Those are those supposed to be sour?
No.
What they were?
No.
Oh,
See, I can't tell you the last time I've had some sour candy, like other than just like Warheads or something simple.
Willie, that's funny.
I wonder if you will transcend space and time then.
I might not be able to handle. I'm not gonna lie. I can handle hot food, but sour food and salty food are two different things. Like I tried some of these salted Swedish fish from Hendrick. I got like 3 or 4 down. I ended up having to rinse off the salt off the candy to eat the actual licorice underneath.
You like
They
salt?
were.
You
I
can,
like salty food.
I would say he likes salty food.
Yeah, I like salty food too, but this was like a package of salt just dumped right onto one piece of candy.
Let's put it this way: when I go to McDonald's, I have literally poured an entire packet of salt on one cheeseburger.
Yeah.
That's
He
not
does
good
that.
for you.
Yeah.
He's been known to like. I know his son did this. It was add salt to goldfish, and I'm like, why are you adding salt to goldfish?
That's good. Sea salt to goldfish is good.
Yeah.
It was actually just table salt. That
Well,
he
we
did.
didn't have sea salt.
So he was just
Sea
adding.
salt's better, but salt with goldfish is actually really good.
I'm like,
Makes it taste more like a Cheez-It.
Here's one for you. Try it before you knock it.
Boiled eggs, salt, and soy sauce.
That's good.
That'd kill me.
Or hot dogs and mayonnaise.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good, but it's got to be the all beef hot dogs. But anyways, take where was it going with this? Okay, goldfish. Take your goldfish, spread them out on a baking sheet, drizzle extra virgin olive oil on them, and then sprinkle with sea salt. Throw them back in the oven for about 5 minutes, if that, at 350, just to let the salt adhere to the. Oh.
we've done that with like what, oyster crackers.
Mhm.
You do that with
Laughing, little Patty.
I would say you do that with oyster crackers. You put like a little bit of like oil, and then you do like ranch seasoning, or you could do seasoning salt, like
I'm
the
allergic to oyster crackers.
The voodoo
I'm allergic
seasoning.
to seafood, shellfish.
But I'm not.
Hey, you digging?
not.
It was a joke.
I know it was a joke. I'm like oyster. I know. Like my brain was just like
Oh, Loretta. How you doing, Loretta?
my brain was going. But they're a cracker. The only one that's allergic to them is me because it's wheat.
I knew I was going to fetch it all from you for saying that, but I had to.
Because I'm like, wait, there's no shellfish. And my brain was just like, wait a second. Shellfish?
Loretta has a question.
What is it? What do you have?
What's your question?
What's your question? We might be able to answer it.
Look at Johnny looking all professional over there.
It's like questions. We can do questions.
Oh yeah. Let's see something here.
We
You okay?
I inhaled the sunflower. You.
Have any of you ever tried those pinwheel chips? Pinwheel chips. Let me Google and see what they look like. I don't want to say yes.
I might have.
Hey Nick.
I don't know. I've eaten a lot of weird stuff. I've done Doritos on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, I've had those with cinnamon. I've had those with cinnamon.
Yeah.
Oh, those are like
Doros.
those
Are those
like,
actually? I heard a rumor. Are they made out of pasta? Fried pasta?
They're a Mexican pasta.
they're a type of pasta.
They're a type of pasta that is Mexican. You fry them in oil and they puff up. And actually, I have 4 different kinds here already.
Yeah, he goes to
The
the
kind you get
Mexican
at the
grocery store
Mexican-
and gets them. Are you gonna go get
I'm
them?
gonna have to look. We don't have Mexican stores here. We got Guatemalans and Honduras.
I got one right across the street.
Go grab your stuff.
So you know how Ellie hates peanut butter pasta?
They're technically like if you've ever gotten the Cinetwist from Taco Bell, that's what they are.
You know how you don't
Oh,
like
really?
bread and peanut
Yeah.
butter papa?
Yeah.
Ellie does.
Nice.
And so do I.
Here you go.
I got her to eat peanut butter.
Good girl. Peanut butter's good for you. They call it chicharrone pasta. Chicharrone.
Or I don't. Do you have a package of them?
Yeah.
Like what is it called on it? I don't know if it's chicharron de pasta. I know ours is like
They're
Doro.
called Doros.
Doros.
It's pronounced.
Casa de Oro. Casa de
Like-
Oro.
Yeah. Like
Or you could
seriously.
call it chicharrones
I've
de
got the
harina.
rings,
Chicharrones de harina.
and I have the little nibs that just make little gummy worm shape.
Or puffs. And all you do is throw them in oil, and then you put like seasonings, whatever kind of seasoning you want on them.
When I bought this bag, because I put it in a Ziploc, it was full to the top.
Jared, all of your bags of food is like in Ziploc bags. Like your Skittles, Ziploc bag, everything Ziploc bag. I'm like, this man, you guys. I feel like every time I see that, like when you have them in a Ziploc bag, I picture you going to like Costco or something. They got like a big old shelf with a scoop. You're like, yep.
We like
See, I get Ziploc bags from Sam's, or I'll pick them up from Target.
where they
At
have like
Target, they've got an organizer for them. Where you buy them in an organizer.
I can show
No,
it.
it's fine.
I did the frick there.
But I will buy
I
them.
gotta put somebody on the board.
We need to get a new one. Here. Write it
Yeah.
back. Door organizer.
Jared, we finally got one.
Who's this at?
Underground metal
Finally
detector.
got
That's
underground.
awesome.
You're welcome.
I haven't tried doing that one.
Wait, what one?
Lightly wet them, sprinkle them with whatever flavor of salt, then microwave them. I haven't tried
I
that
haven't
one.
had that either. I've like I said, I've had them with cinnamon.
I will have to try that now.
I'm gonna put them over here next to the noodles.
But yeah, no, we get a lot of them. They have a little 2 or 3 by 3 squares that you can get, and those are really good too.
I bet you that does taste good. Sprinkling something with some.
All right, now I gotta try it.
Gotta try. Oh, you're seriously gonna try it? I was saying you could try it and see if it works.
So I'm gonna ask Miss Loretta, how long do you put them in the microwave for?
He's actually gonna do it on the live to see
I'm
if
gonna say
they,
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
you can do 30 and see. You can do like 30-second intervals and see how it goes from there.
Yeah, it looks like lasagna. Yep.
I haven't had these since Maddie? When's the last time we had these?
20
I think
seconds
it
in the
might-
mic.
I was
In the
off.
chef. For Joe, you're asking for trouble.
20 minutes. And
20 minutes in the chef mic. A minute.
about a minute. Okay.
So you do in 30-second intervals then.
Put about 10 on a plate. Almost 1 minute.
He's actually gonna go do this. He's in the kitchen right
Right,
now.
so-
Gonna go.
Hi, Ruby.
Are you putting cinnamon sugar on it? Ooh, seasoning salt. The Red Robin seasoning salt would be good.
Dude, yes. That would be good. Or if you got any, the Old Bay seasoning.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Oh, you're gonna do the honey hog. He's got like this honey hog stuff from like I think Meat Church or something. It's like powdered honey in it.
Hey, Nick. How's the missus doing?
It's kind of like the Cinna Twists from Taco Bell.
Ooh, Loretta says if you put onion powder on them, they'll taste like a Funyun.
Ooh, onion powder makes it taste like an onion. Or fun.
Now I gotta try this.
Funyun.
Way to go, Loretta. I wonder if I can Instacart it. Oh my god, look at me.
I would say he's trying it, so he's out in the kitchen. Did you wet it?
Instacart.
Yes.
Okay.
I did it as she said.
Okay. Stupid Nat. Do it. He is doing it.
Aldi might have. We might be able. I mean, not Aldi, Kroger.
Maddie, shower.
What are they called? What are they called? Pinwheel pasta.
Maddie, shower.
No, pinwheel.
Maddie,
Is it pinwheel pasta or is it pinwheel?
Maddie, shower.
I
We call it
don't
pinwheel
know.
chip. Pinwheel chips.
You're now kicking yourself in the butt now, aren't you? Because
Oh, they have a bag. Ooh, they're flavored with chili and lime. And sriracha.
yeah, some of them-
Sriracha, chili,
Is
lemon.
it working?
And that's not.
Don't burn yourself.
Hey. You want to get a bag of these?
I would say okra is one of those that
People laugh. Like,
Okay.
why are you making that
Yeah.
laugh?
oh my gosh, it did work. It worked.
Did it really?
Yeah. Look, they're puffed up.
What? Miss Loretta.
What is that?
All right.
I can't eat them, so have fun. What?
Thank you, Loretta. You just made my life easy.
You made his life so much easier because now when he wants something like this, because he loves the Cinna Twist from Taco Bell, but hates going
This
to
is
Taco
honey
Bell.
hog. It's got sweet and spicy.
But he hates
Oh
going
my
to Taco
God,
Bell.
Jared.
Hmm.
They got a 15-ounce bag of the fruit Tootsie Rolls.
I don't
Added
know.
that to
The
the
last
cart.
bag I bought was 5 pounds.
I like the lemon and the lime ones, but
5
That's it.
pounds?
yeah.
Yeah. Give me a
I
second.
feel defeated.
yeah. That's because we go like on bulk candy store like websites to find.
There you go. You know, I really wish Brad or whoever showed me Instacart never showed me this.
Dun dun dun. Right.
Maddie, what do you want? Twizzlers?
What? Yeah. That's.
Wait, no, sorry. We're on a live. Sorry, we're not going to play with Instacart.
I want to open everything on the list.
I see it, Danny. I don't know who this person who came in is. I am not going to give a mod at the moment for it, though. But I'm
Is
not
that
going to kick
Ruby?
them. Yeah.
It might be, I don't know. I don't know if you do, but I know I have followers that come over from Johnny Small Pepper,
I usually don't.
like the
But
Philippines and stuff like
Eh.
that.
Well,
she's got 5.1k subs, 875 videos. I don't give wrenches usually on the first time too often.
yeah.
If they
Silent Ruby is my channel.
Okay.
I'll check you
yeah,
out.
I mean, it looks interesting. I just
Yeah. You have to be cautious because you get
I don't blame you.
We got bots.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
we've had bots
we've
come
had
in.
we've had bots. I don't mind looking through your stuff and going from there, you know.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be good. I'm closing Instacart. I'm happy with my sunflower seeds.
I'm not allowed to call what they are because apparently I'm not allowed to say words.
Peanut butter? Peanut
Yeah,
butter?
He's not allowed to say peanut.
So if you hey, I don't know if this is a really dumb question, but Brad, Jared, you can't eat seeds, right?
Correct.
Can you eat peanuts?
Nope. I can have peanut
Okay.
butter. I can have peanut butter as long as it's creamy.
Okay, can you
Because-
have peanut brittle? Peanut brittle.
Nope.
No?
And I want to cry every time I see it.
Yeah. He gets sad because he's been wanting
I'm like-
pistachios. He's been wanting
I'm like, I
sunflower
want a glass-
seeds.
I want to get a glass bottle of Coke and put peanuts in it, but I can't.
That is so good. And it's
I've
5
never
times
had
better
it.
to do with an RC cola. I'm just saying.
Peanuts? Really? I've never had peanuts and Coke.
Hey, Amy.
You're joking. You're joking.
No. No. Remember,
Instacart peanuts and whoa, my chair just went down. You just let all my air out. I got deflated.
yeah.
Seriously, they're really good, but if you can put them in an RC Cola, I think they're better than peanuts and Coca-Cola.
I prefer Pepsi versus Coke anyway because I'm not a Coke
I like
person.
Pepsi over Coke as well. Coke is good, don't get me wrong, but I like a cola taste.
I grew up on Coke.
I would say you grew up on Coke because you came from Oklahoma in the South, so it's like Coke is big down there, whereas like North, it's like
No.
no.
RC's big in Oklahoma.
Oh, RC's big in Oklahoma. Well, I was
RC's
like,
big in the South too.
yeah. Well, I like, yeah, I was gonna say RC
This is
and
dangerous.
he's gonna go make more now.
This is dangerous that I know this.
Egg rolls go good with sweet and sour sauce. Yes, they do. Mm-hmm.
I can't eat a lot of that stuff because of my soy allergy.
Yeah, he has to be careful. That's why we have to do an alternative soy sauce because soy allergies suck.
If everyone could, please just go check out this lady's channel. You know, if you like it, give her a sub right now so that she can see you and give you one back. I don't give wrenches too often on the first visit.
Yeah.
So.
Where's all my RC Cola fans? There they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Loretta
YouTube's been
Hey,
flooded
man
with
knows.
Pepsi, hasn't it? I would say I'm Pepsi, but I'm also like just the generic like Walmart brand soda.
But if I could find it, if I could find it here in the South, I would have a Moxie over everybody.
A
Jared likes Moxie.
I know he didn't like it. He didn't even drink all of it. He took a couple sips and he's like, "This is an acquired taste."
It is
really
an acquired
molasses-y.
taste. It's like a true like a Boston lager for a beer. It's an acquired taste.
I would say you never liked Boston lagers.
No,
It's
I
like
like
an IPA too. I can't really stand too many IPAs when I used to drink beer. I didn't like the IPAs, but only a couple of them I could get a enjoy.
Oh yeah, 10 man. I've tried that one.
Someone showed me this as a kid. Take RC Cola and then Tom add it.
It's good.
That's dangerous. Does it explode?
I miss
What's this, the race to see beets or sunflower seeds first?
Love volcano. I'm actually making a vinegar here soon, Loretta. That's going to be a peach vinegar. A peach cider vinegar.
Oh, we did.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
I'm making a salad dressing with it.
Balsamic vinegar.
Do you guys like vinegar on your fries?
No.
Like a steak fry? Like the thick cut fries? Not French fries, the thin shoestring. I'm talking about like your thicker, like the thicker
like
cut
a potato
fries.
wedge?
Not a tater wedge, but more of like
kind of like Red Robin style fries.
You know how you got McDonald's French fries and then you got Burger King French fries that are a little thicker than the McDonald's. Well, then if you go to a restaurant, those style are handmade, so they're a little
the Red
thicker
Robin's
than Burger King
style.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
You see what?
Steak fries.
With the hot ball. Mm-hmm. Steak fries. Thank you, Amy. Malt vinegar on fries rock. I can do it for a little bit, and then I can't take too much of it. But I do like it. Yes.
No, not with the one with the fireball. The other one.
Gave up soda, fast food, candy, and have not been sick for over 4 years. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if I could give up half of that. I gave
up drinking alcohol, and I've since started eating candy, soda.
Yeah. I was just saying I gave up wheat because I'm allergic.
Ice cream.
That's been the hardest thing in this house also.
Yeah, I would say that's been the hardest thing because I am a pasta. I love like
tomorrow we're making fettuccine Alfredo for dinner.
Yeah.
And I'm doing grilled chicken with it.
Ooh.
I have to cook her pasta completely separate, nothing else on the stove when I cook it.
Yep.
So I don't contaminate it with our pasta.
So you can't eat like brown rice? Is it because it's kind of considered the same
You can eat
family?
brown rice.
I was saying
brown rice is fine.
Yeah, you can eat brown rice. It's barley.
I thought brown rice was the same family as wheat.
No. Like sumac, barley, rye, any of like the grains that are not like rice, because rice is its own thing. Because mine's like a lot of my pastas are made with corn and brown rice, and it tastes like, because see, like this is the and it's made with corn and rice pasta blend, and it tastes.
Okay.
I think it.
You can't. So you know how you make homemade gravy with flour?
Yeah.
You can't eat it.
I have to use my flour instead, which is like a 1-to-1 substitute.
Are you able to try this one? Try this one. This is an old country thing my grandmother used to do, and she says it's for,
Cornstarch?
I don't know if it's true, but you can do it for cornstarch. Use cornstarch. Substitute that as like as a gluten-free alternative.
Yeah, we've done the cornstarch because that's what he does with like a lot of the stuff that.
Yep, brassicas are out.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that has like that needs a thickener, because sometimes the thickeners don't like, they'll thicken it too well because you use xanthan gum in a lot of the recipes.
Yeah, like a lot of gluten-free recipes, they'll put xanthan gum in place.
And sometimes you're like, I don't want it that thick.
Xanthan, literally a teaspoon of xanthan gum will turn an entire pan of gravy into a gelatinous mess.
Yep.
Dude, no.
Yeah, so that's why we try to do cornstarch instead. And xanthan gum's only for like if you really want something thick.
I'm gonna ask the same thing, Dispatch. What is brassicas?
Here, let me.
Yeah, we've like. Yeah,
it's a type of plant.
Ooh, it's a cabbage, I think. Isn't it like broccoli?
Hold on.
Because it's like broccoli.
Oh, it's like a Brussels sprout. Is it like a Brussels sprout?
Yeah.
They're like the mustard families.
Collard green?
No.
No.
Oh, now that is something good right there. Don't get me going.
Broccoli,
Maddie.
brown mustard, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, kale, kohlrabi, rutabaga, turnips. All those are brassicas.
Oh. Those are good. I love
Miss Connie. Got a question for Miss Connie. And you guys too, actually. Have you ever had rhubarb pie?
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
My grandma used to like grow rhubarb because it grew wild in her backyard, and she would pick it.
My grandmother did too, and that's when my grandmother passed. That's the last time I ever had a rhubarb pie.
I made one last year.
Around here, because we have farmers markets and stuff, and there's a lot of people that grow it, so we're able to go like.
See, I have issues with rhubarb also. Like rhubarb and celery are on the list of things I have to be careful with.
Because it's stringy.
So what I have to do is I have to take a pillar and peel the outside layer.
Yep.
Because those stringy parts are bad for diverticulitis.
Yeah.
And that's the issue I have is what's called diverticulitis is the flare up. Diverticulitis is the actual condition. And basically the large intestine gets little pockets that are called diverticules. And the seeds or the strings, stuff like that, get in there.
It gets stuck.
And then they'll get stuck and they can cause the intestines to rupture.
Yeah, that's what my dad had.
Strawberry rhubarb pie. Yes. I made a sugar cookie dough.
Georgianne.
Oh, yes, Miss Georgianne. Yes. Rhubarb strawberry. I like rhubarb by itself. You like it by itself?
Can't have strawberries either
I
without
know.
peeling them.
I haven't had it just by itself. I normally like boil it because my grandma like taught me it's like do not eat this raw because it's kind of weird tasting type thing.
Strawberry pie. The last time I had that was in culinary school, and the thing was about 7 inches tall when I made it.
I want.
It was just literally I just piled the freaking strawberries up, and it was like that tall.
I have strawberries in the fridge.
You can't have cornbread?
I'm not supposed to.
You can't have cornbread?
I'm not supposed to, but I do.
Maddie, do not. When Jared comes over, we cannot make cornbread.
Y'all can make it. I'll just have to do it.
We won't do it too, no, because it just Maddie makes it come smelling so good.
I'll tell you this. I had it over the winter.
Yeah, he has cornbread, but it's like the Jiffy one. So
See,
it's like
I'm supposed to watch everything I eat, but I just cut certain things out and I've not had any issues.
Yeah.
So
the seeds, the
seeds mostly
nuts.
like pistachios and stuff like that. cutting seeds out like strawberries, berries like that. If I eat them, I have to put them through a fine mesh strainer.
Or drink
Yeah.
lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and
Nope.
lots of water.
Nope, even that didn't work.
Even that didn't work. Oh.
So, mostly cutting out the seeds and the nuts was the big
Yeah,
issue. And then
I wish you didn't have that because, like, the strawberry diet is. The berry diet is one of my favorite diets to eat. Like where you eat like mostly berries and nuts.
oh yeah.
I get
love
on that.
all the vegetables in the
Wow,
summer.
I'll eat that stuff.
I'm like, that is my diet some days in like the summertime when I'm just like in that I don't want to cook mood. I'm just like
See,
berries.
I used to do that every summer when I was working security. Is I would go out and just get berries and eat them for lunch.
Pokeberries, yes, never heard of them? You can find them in the game Pokemon. That's what they feed their Pokemon.
Yep.
Pokeberries.
Mm-hmm.
The pokeberry, they got there's like if you like later games, they're
Razzleberries or something like that.
yeah, they added a whole bunch of other ones.
Yeah, they're also known as ink berries.
Yeah.
Inkberries.
Nope.
And our little man loves blueberries.
Blueberries are. The thing is with
Oh,
my
wait a
house,
minute. They just
we
go
get
up-
berries in this house, and you can get a container, like the biggest container you can fit in the refrigerator. By the end of the night, before 24-hour period, it's gone.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
Daddy.
I love you.
That's like how it is with apples. We bring home apples and like the apples are gone within.
Yep. Miss Boo, man, I love
Good
Boo,
job,
but
Tim.
like we went grocery shopping, we bought the Red Delicious apples, and we bought like a package with 4 or 5 of them. She ate like almost the whole package, and then she was all upset because she was going to the bathroom. What's the matter?
We Bug wanted honey like she wanted the giant Honey Crisp apples.
No, you and your sister both should have downtime on your phone. It's 8 o'clock. Your bedtime's 9:30. Why don't you relax, get stuff done that you need done before bed?
Oh, it's whatever. Like taking your dog out. They are out. Both of them?
Like brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Get your clothes ready for school tomorrow.
They are ready. Make sure your dog is still tied outside if she didn't do escape hour.
What do you need to do? What's that? What do you
Hold on. I've never had the leaves for them or seen them.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I'm trying to catch up on chat.
Gotta be a dad sometimes and put down the law. Got no phone. No phone before an hour before bed. No phone.
Only if you. Okay. Okay. The leaves or poisons need to be boiled 3 times. Okay.
Wait a minute. If the leaves are poison, even if
The
you
leaves
boil
are
them,
poisonous unless you boil them,
What leaves are poisonous?
and only if you eat too many. He says.
Who?
you know what is a good plant for you to eat? And this is going to sound really disgusting, but you guys should definitely try it, is dandelion. You can have a dandelion salad. You can have dandelion Y, dandelion tea.
Soup.
Dandelion is like a weed, but it's free food.
It's actually not. I have a cookbook that has dandelion. It literally a section for dandelions throughout it. I have a buddy who makes dandelion wine and dandelion tea.
Now that's some bitter. I'm not gonna lie, that is really bitter wine and tea.
You know the purple
Not how he
flowers?
makes
the
it.
flowers?
Mhm.
Those are not just
Maybe
regular
his-
purple
with more
flowers.
water,
You
maybe.
can make jelly out of that.
Nice.
So the buddy I'm talking about,
You say jelly?
yes, dandelion coffee. He makes dandelion coffee too, and he uses honey.
I've never had dandelion coffee. Is it good?
Yeah.
How would you make it? I'm just curious.
I don't know how he made it. Honestly, I got to his house right as it got done.
I wonder if you put the petals inside your coffee
What if you steam
Well,
That's what I
like
think.
tea?
I think.
while you brew it, kind of like you would a tea.
See, I make cold brew coffee, so my coffee sits in a pitcher with cold water for 20 hours.
Love you, man, but I can't do that.
You actually get more caffeine with cold brew than you do with hot.
Yeah.
Dry roast the roots. There you go. Makes so much sense. We got to do some dandelion coffee. You game?
Last time I looked, they were $13 a pound.
What, for dandelions?
Yep.
I got a yard full of them. You want some?
Gotta make sure that there's no pesticides or anything that's been used.
I do not, and that's the thing. My lawn is natural lawn. I do not spray pesticides in my yard.
That's the best way to do it.
I have chickens and I have ducks that go around and eat all the bugs off the grass. So the only thing we do have is some fire ants out in the front half of the lawn, but we take care of them with oatmeal. Apparently, it seems to be a pretty good
let your chickens and your ducks eat the dandelions, and they'll get more of an orangish colored yolk.
Yep.
And it's super high in vitamin K.
Yep.
They're already. Well, I wonder if that's what they're eating, man. Because our chicken yolks are like look good.
Like you look like is this a cartoon? Like you see like the Studio Ghibli.
Order sunny side up because it looks like a sun.
Yep, they're eating dandelions. That's what it is.
Yep.
Which is really good for their overall health.
Yeah.
Put Matt's tent out front, John.
Mine also eat clovers. It's part of the favorite treat, and it's actually very good for them.
Yep, they do eat clovers. Clovers.
And if you look back into the benefits of clover, it's a lot of benefits. A lot of benefits from eating clover.
Don't worry, my backyard is big enough so y'all, even my side yard is big enough. You can. I swear to God, though, I'm going to get somebody call me from work and be like, you got a bunch of hobos living in your backyard.
I told Dad that I was like, Johnny's going to get someone calling him.
Especially about him.
Or the police. Police showing
being
up.
downtown and all that. Like, well, not downtown, but in the center of town area. It's going to be funny.
Yeah, we got 2 side yards, a backyard, front yard.
Yeah,
you name it.
Yeah.
It's huge. That's why we have a lawn guy. Thank God.
Yeah. Springtime is the best time. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dandelions.
Wasn't Morel?
You dry roast in a skillet. That is a good question.
Morels are out right now. I found 3 of them already.
She dry roast skillet.
Right out here.
And I don't care what anybody says. If you have a good skillet, you can use a fork in your skillet pan. Don't be afraid.
Oh yeah, and you can actually wash it, scrub
Normally
it.
you can, not in my new pan. So
he's
I'm
like
a stickler with my new pans because I tried using a fork and I scratched it, and it's got that the ceramic coating.
And he's like,
I'm talking about a cast iron. Cast iron.
Oh, cast iron. Yeah, you can use anything you want.
That's
like
if you come here, I literally just bought Maddie a new pan set just for her, so she'd stop using my skillets.
We have cast iron.
That's how I love to cook. Is in my skillets. I don't care if it's like a pasta. I'll boil my pasta in a skillet.
Yeah, but
like the Dutch oven style.
Well, yeah, but the cast iron pans are not all yours. They're half mine. Ha ha ha! Jokes on you.
We're married. Everything's half-half.
Unless you have a prenup.
I almost said half-assed.
You almost did.
Unless you have a prenup.
We're married. Everything's half-assed. Oh man, downwind from Joe is where you'll find me.
Especially if the shoes are off.
Nope. That's why we're looking at an Airbnb.
I'm sorry, but I sleep with my windows open, Joe. If I gotta close my windows, I'm gonna be irritated.
you will smell him.
Trust me. You're good, Joe. Trust me. If you guys can deal with the chickens.
That we almost came home with that.
We almost came home with 2 turkeys today.
No, Jared.
Because I literally just asked the guy, I was like, how big will a turkey get by Thanksgiving? He goes, it'll be like a 22-pound turkey. I'm like, by November? He's like, oh yeah, you'll be ready.
Yeah, they grow really fast.
He's like, you got to take 2. And I'm like, why? He's like, because you need 1 for Thanksgiving, 1 for Christmas. I was like, man, you know how to
But that's not it. They actually are supposed to have pairs. You're supposed to buy.
I think that's the biggest load of crock. As long as you got other birds in the thing that they can get that
they will kill them.
They'll kill them.
They will kill them.
Turkeys are vicious.
Turkey babies are known for killing other nested turkey babies.
Yep.
Well, I'm talking about when they grow up.
They're known for killing other
turkeys are known for killing other turkeys.
And
well,
also
then the person that I seen these turkeys in town here with got lucky like us with 2 roosters never ever fighting with one another. Yeah. Because their turkeys, I felt so bad. This turkey's rear end was raw, because the chickens were
What are
sticking
you
their
talking about?
beak in his.
Have you
He
ever
had his
seen
like feathers up, but then you could see his gluteus maximus, and the chickens would just go.
Johnny? Have
Yep.
you ever seen?
So what, like
this?
Dispatch said, I just saw a video of turkeys doing the you know what thing. So I've actually gone out turkey hunting, and I've seen videos of turkeys getting shot and their head coming off at the neck, and another Tom coming up and just you're mine now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
And it happens all the time when you're out there hunting. I mean,
They're vicious.
Toms during this time of the year, that's how they are.
they are.
It's got to be
vicious.
wild game because turkeys and ducks they're mean. Ducks are
Oh,
the meanest.
hey,
Like if you don't have,
Come on.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. What
I gave you the
for what?
card.
What card?
I gave you what?
What card?
I gave it to you, man.
What? Hold on. a
So I
second.
get crap from Dad because of this arrow.
That's
He
what
always
you
claimed
missed.
I was trying to discharge my crossbow, and I was shooting at the ground, and it bounced up and it hit a tree. And I tried to pull it out, and it broke. This is supposed to be a 20-inch. And part of it was still in the tree, so I couldn't get it all out. But Dad gives me crap about it. But the last time I went out turkey hunting, the arrow went like this right in front of the turkey, and then the wind, because of the wind, it shifted it, and then it blew it straight back like this into the turkey's head, and then fell on the ground. The turkey looked at me like, "What was that for?" And then ran off.
He was making fun of you.
I literally did not even have enough time to
Reload
reload.
before he
And
was
it was about a 28-pound Tom. He had
He
about
looked at
a
you like,
14-inch beard.
Better let me
I
stop it,
love
what he said.
turkeys, but I won't play with them. I
I
lost
want
the
the
fight
great
with.
system for mine.
I lost
I
the fight
have
with
the
turkeys.
Center Point Mercenary 370 is what I have.
See, I want one so bad.
I paid about $350 for mine,
You got it at like a
and I got it with a whole package deal.
yeah. Got it
See, I want a crossbow, but I like the traditional compound bow.
I can't pull it back with my shoulder.
That's why you
See, that's what I'm wondering. My player,
You know what,
shoulder,
your
if I
mom
can do
back
it
in this?
anymore.
Actually,
'Cause I haven't gone bow hunting in about 2 years. The last time I pulled back a bow,
well, my bucket list
and
has
my shoulder,
archery
it's
in it.
been worse. I got re-injured my shoulder.
I want archery. It's been in my bucket list since I was a kid. Oops, my
So I'm gonna
phone
cover my information, but I've got my lifetime permit for crossbow because of my shoulder.
Hold
Yeah.
it right there, buddy. Hold it right there.
Cover your information.
I covered my information.
Oh, nice.
Guys, if you guys read the whole thing, I got brown hair, black hair, brown eyes. Well, you already know that. But that's what mine looks like. Looks the same almost. What's the front look like? Oh, you got the fish. I got the deer.
Yeah, I got the
That's because we go fishing a lot more.
I do more fishing than I do hunting, so
That's
Which one
'cause-
is mine?
You got the fish last I knew.
Well,
That's
I
a
have
nice-
two of them.
Or did you get the raccoon? You got the
I
raccoon.
have two of them.
that's not
Oh.
Yeah, see, you got the one like Maddie's. That's Maddie's.
nice, Maddie.
What was the other one? Do you remember what the other one was? Because I still have it.
Hey, we gotta renew yours.
Oh yeah, I know. I told you I want to go fishing.
Oh, I did get you the hunting one.
I know you
You
did.
could have went. You could have went.
Yes, we could have. Just wasted
Let's
the time.
say fishing is easier to do and it's relaxing.
It
Because
was nice to go together. While the kids are at school.
I love you, but I don't know if I could go hunting with you.
Oh my god!
No, I don't. I don't like legit. Like
Johnny's
I
in
feel
trouble
like
now.
sitting there like, hey, do you think it's coming? Do you see it? I
No,
just-
I would not.
Shut up.
I come from a
Turkey
family of
season.
hunters. I would
I think
not.
it already opened.
Turkey season here opened 3 days ago, and it ends May 15th.
Oh.
And I will not get to go out this year.
Mhm.
So,
But you know who couldn't? Riley.
Say what?
Riley couldn't do it.
good luck with
Riley.
it, Amy.
Riley, you'd be surprised. Riley could hunt. She just couldn't be there to clean it. There's a
I don't
difference.
know.
I would
I
say,
gotta get some of my hunting stuff again. I lost it in a storage unit.
Oh no.
So it wasn't very much worth of
It was just
stuff, but
arrows.
most of it was just my arrows, and I paid like 50 cents an arrow for them because I got them on clearance.
They were on clearance.
But they're the where did you put it?
I don't know.
They're the blood sport witnesses.
Mhm.
So it's got this ring on it that whenever it goes through will actually show the blood trail.
See, we're allowed to in Tennessee. We do ours from April until the end of May is when our season kicks off.
Yeah. Our season kicked off the 8th this year with youth season starting the 6th.
Yeah, youth season always starts first.
And one of my buddies online from Iowa turkey hunting, both of his kids tagged out 5 minutes into the season.
That's awesome. But that's such a short. I'd be so upset. Like
They were upset. They were like, we got some good turkeys, but we tagged out 5 minutes into season.
And you only can have 2, right?
Yeah, they both got 2.
Yeah.
Actually, youth can only get 1.
Oh, youth. Yeah, I was gonna say youth can only do 1, then adults do 2.
So, but yeah, no, I gotta get a new rangefinder, and I'm actually looking at a new
Hold on,
scope.
I gotta look up Tennessee. I thought we could take more than one. Just hold on.
I would say
For youth it's only 1, but for adults it's 2.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta
Okay,
buy
so
2 tags.
Yeah.
Beer, you get okay. See here in Tennessee, young sportsmen can have 1 bearded turkey per day. Counts towards spring season bag of 2. Only 1 can be a Jake, and then general season bag limit is 2 bearded turkeys. Only 1 can be a Jake. No more than 1 per day.
Yep.
Adult gobbler must have a beard longer than 6 inches. Tail feathers are all the same length. Wing feathers have white bearings all the way to the tip.
Yeah, see here in Iowa we have spring turkey season, then we have fall turkey season. And in fall turkey season you can actually hunt the hens. I won't do it though for the hens.
Y'all want to go hunting when you're here? You're allowed. We got year-round armadillo season. They're a pest here. You can go. You can hunt them things all day long. I could, if there's one in my yard, I could just walk out there and be like, goodbye. But I don't because like I hate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I look at an armadillo as an assault possum.
Yeah.
There
I can
was
see that. I can see that.
I don't know why. Like I was reading an article where a scientist took armadillo DNA and put it in a spider to try to do like Kevlar, like a spider silk that had like Kevlar qualities to it. But I don't like, why are you doing that with a spider?
That's a burn that thing down.
You shoot that thing, it's not gonna it won't die.
When we lived in Waterloo, Iowa, we had a turkey invasion on the northern side.
Yeah.
But it was all businesses and they wouldn't let you hunt there.
Yeah.
And there was a hotel, and I had a buddy who was like, we should just go rent the and shoot it right out of the window with the crossbows. And I was like, that is a bad idea.
I know, like, in my hometown, we had a turkey invasion as well. Like,
Your mom's yard.
I would say my mom's yard, for one, because she's got acreage in city, like an acreage kind of.
It's not. No, it's not. It is county.
It's still county.
It's still county.
They're trying to expand its city.
She will be grandfathered county because that's what she was in, and she can protest it.
Yeah.
So she'll be considered, even if they surrounded her with city, she can be county.
She's county. She'd be like, nope, I'm here, which is funny.
Actually, May's coming, so squirrel season. I was just telling Maddie squirrel season's coming.
Uh-oh.
Never done squirrel season. When I did my first turkey season, I did dove season for free.
Dove?
Yeah.
You can do dove here.
I've ate dove, but I've never taken a dove.
Um,
And I
know
blame my
pigeon.
grandmother for always singing me the wings of a dove song. So turkey dumplings, yes, Loretta. That
Oh
turkey
yes, turkey dumplings. Love those. Anything turkey, honestly. I eat turkey over beef any day.
turkey dumplings, rabbit dumplings. I think is better than chicken dumplings, but that's just me personally.
My mom and
Oh,
my
yeah.
dad used to fight for the doves.
I'm looking for
I know you
some-
like duck.
Dove is good food.
Yeah, they used
It's
to make
good,
soup
but
out of it.
I can't shoot one.
I was the hunter for the doves.
I can't take one. Just thanks to my grandmother. There's certain memories that you have, and you're like, nope, I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find this picture of these deer. Oh, what's that?
And for me, it was easy to talk.
Like at her mom's, it is nothing for 50 deer to be right there by the house.
Yeah.
I've seen 10 and 12-point bucks right there on the driveways and by the cars.
Yeah,
You know, you say it, maybe.
dude, is he
Yeah.
drunk?
No, honey.
Wait, he can't even drive his own driveway.
It's not. It's a driveway that needs to be fixed. They should fix it. That's what I would do.
All right, let's see.
What did your dad
Joe.
say?
You gotta pay. If you own the house, you don't have to.
No,
Full-
Dad.
Always put cement, and there you go.
I don't get it. I must be dumb right now.
Full fries.
Oh, you mean Rocky Mountain oysters?
Yep.
The zone I hunt, you can harvest 29 deer a year.
That's it.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's a good zone.
I would say
That is a really good one.
The only time I've ever killed a deer is with my car when they run in front of me.
Really?
Yeah,
You never took a deer?
Never gone deer hunting.
even though you could have.
I literally, if I would have had him, here, let's see if I can go up here.
Did I put him on the thing yet? Nope.
Let's see. I'm trying to see. I might have to go to my old Facebook.
Right there.
This is awesome.
Oh, next one.
Oops.
Oh, that.
Nothing.
See if you can see this, Johnny. Oh, turn my brightness down. This deer was literally 30 feet from me when I took this.
Is that a 6 point?
8 point.
8 point. He looks a little small.
Oh, that was fall, wasn't it?
That was in the fall, but he was a little small, but he came up literally 30 feet from me. And he started stomping and his hooves and everything.
He was throwing an attitude.
He was throwing an attitude with me. And he started putting his head down and like ruffling the leaves with it. If he would have moved 2 feet, I could have took a Tom with a 14-inch beard.
Wow.
It's going amazing.
The deer was protecting him.
I literally missed that Tom.
You're right, dispatch.
That it was also funny because you kept telling him, "It's like go away." I'm not.
Tennessee has monster deer. Everything else is going to look small, Johnny.
They are kind of big. Like they are. Like I'm not gonna say they're bigger than other deer. They seem like they're average deer size.
I was saying,
I've thought about going.
Does
deer
our deer's
hunting.
necks look like this?
you got moose.
You know, like the neck part, like the muscle.
Yeah,
They're broad. Our deer are broad.
See if you can see that a little better now.
It's like everything else in the South. We got some fat to us. Although deer don't have fat. Or very little of it.
I would say.
But yeah, that was a good sized little buck for going out there my first time and seeing them.
Do you know how I got into squirrel hunting?
A BB gun.
Nope. I went out hunting for deer, and it was like the last season. The last day of the season, Me and my dad were out, and we were trying to get going, and we seen one, and it was the last one of the season, and I needed to fill a tag. Squirrels started going like crazy, letting everything off. They scared the deer, so I made a promise to myself I would start to go squirrel hunting so I could get them back in squirrel season.
Yeah, no, I've thought of going for deer, but I haven't done it
Wait,
yet.
is Dad joking? Is Dad joking?
No,
Is
he
he not
doesn't. He's never had good wild game cooked for him.
I can understand that.
What I want to do up here in Iowa, you don't need, all you need is your hunting license for the year, no tag or anything. Wild boar.
Yep.
Oh, boar, yeah. We don't have
can-
boar here in Tennessee that I know of. But when I lived in Florida, it was year round, open season.
That's how it is in Oklahoma. Oklahoma, you don't even have to have a hunting license.
Same
But
with
see, you have
Texas.
they stink when you cook them, so cook them in the ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I did it, the last time I cooked wild boar, it was in a smoker for culinary school.
Oh, that must have smelled wonderful.
time for a fridge upgrade.
Right?
Yeah, we need a new fridge as it is.
Yeah, because before we moved to Des Moines, we were in Waterloo, and they were starting to invade in that area.
Yeah. Iowa didn't have them until a group of 3 guys decided to bring them in and put them in a pen with wooden panel fencing. And they got out, and now there's roughly 5,000 or 6,000 wild boar in Iowa.
Yep.
And the state of Iowa basically said they're a destructive pest. Kill them on site.
Yeah.
Fresh pork smells awful cooking. Yes, and I think that I don't know if this is if it's true or not. Don't take me for it, but you're a culinary expert, so you might know. But
Yeah.
I think that's when they started pairing sage with pork.
Yeah. So actually, one of the ways you can get rid of some of that smell is you hang it up and you freeze it for 28 days. That does 2 things. 1, it kills any worms that they're going to have.
Yep.
And then 2, it's going to help remove some of that smell. You have to have the skin off of them before you do it, and it'll help release some of that smell.
And also the blood that might be
And
trapped.
any trapped blood, because that's what the trapped blood's what's giving that smell.
Yeah.
See, for me, I don't think when I say fresh pork, I think she's talking about game pork. Because I don't think fresh cow stinks. Because fresh pig from like a farm, like Pink Pigs, Babe.
It can.
I would say it can.
I've never had one that when my dad when we would get it done, it never stunk.
Her mom's boyfriend a couple years ago for Christmas.
Oh, still on the hanger. Okay. Not game pork.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they were frozen, so maybe it did cut down the smell.
Dry age is always key, even for a few days.
Yeah. I would say the area I grew up in is very agricultural, and they would show us like, hey, this is how you have to do for like slaughter and stuff, so that way it doesn't stink.
Oh, fresh. Yeah. That's why if you ever walk into a butcher shop, it's got that special smell to it. You can tell you're at a butcher shop.
Yeah, sometimes you're just like, don't go in when you're pregnant and you have like a nose like a bloodhound. I was pregnant with Bug, and I was working at the grocery store, and to get to like the employee break room, you have to walk past the meat counter. And
right.
the worst morning sickness ever. And I'm just going, and they were just starting to do like the seafood, adding seafood to the meat counter and stuff. And I'm just like, who? Please no.
You stand the smell of lobster. I have eaten lobster, and that's how I knew I was allergic to it, because I woke up in the hospital. Anyways, but I loved the taste of it. When I was eating, I was like, "Oh, this is really good," especially with that fresh melted butter. Take the tail, and it's so good. I can't stand the smell of it being cooked. I can't stand the smell of seafood. Drive safe.
I would say yeah, drive
Drive safe,
safe
Loretta.
and drop everything. Yeah. But yeah.
Sorry, my phone went off, and it's my one of my good friends who's actually part of the the board of the Iowa Deaf Association, and so she's asking me some questions about what I'm needing help with. She also works for the Department of Justice here in Iowa for the Victim Crimes Unit, and they have a program that's going to help me out with my accident. So she's trying to help me with it as much as she can.
Yeah.
So
Heck yeah. That's what's up.
so, I mean, after a lot of people don't know this, Johnny, I talked with Johnny a little bit today about it, and
Yeah.
talked with Dad and Matt about it, and Connie. But I went today to try to find out some information for my case from getting hit by the car, and
Amy.
as of right now, there's nothing anyone really wants to do. I mean, I was given information for the county legal department, or the city's legal department, I should say, and the city claims department for claims that happen or things for claims inside of Des Moines, but they won't do anything. They sent me the form, but they basically said there's no claim. They don't see how it could be anything of city's responsibility. That's what the guy said. And then I've talked in the last year, I've talked to about 50 different law offices, and no one wants to take the case.
Have you tried Morgan & Morgan?
Yeah, they won't even take it.
Really? Morgan & Morgan takes everybody's case.
Everyone says that they won't take it because there's no financial gain for them. And they said that there's almost no financial gain for me. But the lady who hit me just came into a house. So, that shows that she's got some money.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing with small claims court, though. It takes forever. It's drawn out, litigation.
Not only that, but right after a small claims court, what she could do is she could turn around, file bankruptcy, and everything's gone.
Yep, and not pay.
Whereas, I mean, the lady who hit me, she's got over $1,100 due to the city for the ticket a year ago, and she's only paid $50 towards it since the beginning of the accident. The police didn't even give her a ticket until May 17th of last year, when the accident happened, March 30th.
I'm just going to be quiet on this subject. I get irritated by it.
I already know your opinion because we've talked.
Yeah.
Hey, is this mine? Was this my new one, or is this the other? This backup? I need to know.
Like, he knows my opinion because I'm like, hey, I can help you with the legal forms, kind of. Like, but it's one of those,
I'm sorry, accidents happen. That's all I can say. That's the way they're looking at it for you guys, right?
Pretty much. It's like, yeah, I've got like $400,000 in.
No, I would never wish bodily harm on anybody. But property damage, yeah, I don't get it. You do wrong, yeah, you can have some property damage. Unless, I don't know. I'm going to be quiet on that other one. I'll do body harm if I have to. I try to be a good boy.
He tried.
Yeah. It's just like, I'm the same way. I'm just going. The redhead.
Yeah.
Come out.
Small claims here is $1,500 limit.
Yeah. And this is not.
Or no. $3,000 now.
Technically, small claims is up to or depends on the jurisdiction too. Before it gets to federal, it can go up to $75,000 for.
$75,000 for small claims?
Yeah.
You hold on, I gotta go get my business papers. I'm moving to your state.
Well, that's what I was learning because the jurisdiction is weird because before it becomes federal, before it's like a federal issue, it's up to $75,000. But if you're trying to position like a federal issue or a question of federal law. What was what called?
Let's see. This is not it.
Yeah.
That's
Excuse
it.
me. Excuse me. Yeah. We're trying to.
I'm back. I got a headache. Sorry. I had to.
Trying to get used to the glasses.
Yeah, you guys don't usually see me with my glasses on very often.
Yeah.
They're actually changing. I got an appointment for another pair. I don't like the look of these ones.
I was gonna say with natural glasses wearers, we're just going, I can't see without these.
Sorry about that. I was just trying to get that out before she went to bed for the night. So
Yeah.
1 hour, girls. 1 hour.
yeah, see, Connie's there. It's pay $75 to the courthouse. Describe the issue. No lawyer involved. Here, small claims can go up to $7,000, and it's $350 for the court fees because I already checked.
Yeah. Court fees are no joke.
Yeah, but you don't have to have a.
No, you don't have to have a lawyer.
You can do it
You
pro
can go
se.
straight to the judge.
You
Yeah.
can do a pro se right there in front of the judge and all, but I'm
Dude,
actually
you're
going to
good
go to
with
the
the judge,
different
ain't you?
What?
I said you're in good with the judge, ain't you?
No.
You
I
gotta-
am. I've got 3 judges that I know here in the area, and one of them's federal.
Ooh, you got a federal judge.
I'm like, I'm not go. I'm like, I am too weird for some of the judges because they're like, okay.
I'm just
Like,
gonna say it here now. Jared's one of the good fellows. He's got a judge. He's got a district judge. He's got a local judge.
The attorney general is looking at being at my event next year.
That's cool. That's cool.
That kind of scares me. I mean, I've had 2/3 of the detectives for Des Moines were at my live for the ATMs coming out of the water, and they still talk to me.
See, I did the hookup for 2 of the judges here that we have at the court. One of them, I'm gonna be quiet. The other one is an older judge that we have, and she's cool, but tell she's a judge.
Yes, judges have a very because I have 2 teachers that were like, one was like, one of my teachers was the old, like, I think attorney general for the state, and then the other one was a probate judge
Mm-hmm.
who was retired, and it's weird because they're like,
Hey, Wendy.
Hey,
here
Wendy.
comes the judge. Yeah.
I don't need a judge. I carry one.
Are you Judge Dredd then?
I'm just kidding. I vote LL for
Frank,
judge.
what's up, Frank?
What's up, Frank?
Hello. Hello, duder.
So, she's getting the forms that I was talking to you about, Johnny, set up for the victim's assistance.
Okay.
Can I
Give
have
me 1 second.
sour candy?
Oh, you want sour candy?
No, I wanted the peach.
Those aren't sour. They're sweet.
They're sour. They got a sour thing.
No, they say they're sweet. They're the Sour Patch Kids sweet kids or sweet peaches.
We didn't tell them what we did for our Easter because we changed things up because it's funny. Hi, Wendy.
Hey, Brian. Mr. Tri Valley.
Brian.
I would say every year for Easter we do a treasure hunt for the kids, and we write out clues and make them run around in like the yard or the house, depending on if it's raining. Because with how our Easters are always like either wet or it's snowing.
What's
So
wrong?
this year we ended up changing it up and doing a treasure
Because
hunt.
Bug was like, it's too, I want it harder this year.
Yeah, she wanted it harder. So this year we ended up doing a treasure hunt where we picked snacks for a family movie night, and she had to guess what the treasure was from the snacks.
Ooh, that's
Care box. Not there.
And peaches, these gummy peaches were part of it.
Gummy peaches, bananas, monster like cookies.
Can we not talk about food again? I might have to jump over here to Instacart, and I tried not to.
Ow. Ow. Kill my
Hey,
back.
this is going into the cart.
Sorry, I'm about to, but well, no, it's outside the window now. It's 8:40.
Where's the
No, it's
case
not.
What case?
for the movie?
Oh, I'm getting it. I'm hoping.
It's a cart. It's
Look
that.
on the food saver.
Oh, that I like it.
So this was their treasure.
Ooh, good movie. We got it on Prime. I bought it on the digital copy.
We got the digital copy.
Yeah, we get the hard copy and the digital.
We got the disc so that they could use the disc in her room when she gets her TV back. But
because she has.
we have the digital ones where they can use it on tablet or the other TVs.
See, we used to do that. We used to be part of the Disney Movie Club. And so we'd always get like a DVD with the digital copy and everything. And the kids could
I
have the
still have the art
DVD.
pieces.
The Blu-ray would be in the case still. And then the kids could, no, now it's, oh, Dad, I'm going to watch everything on the big TV. It's like,
And we still have the.
just
the-
do a digital copy on Amazon then. Because
John,
I'm not putting a DVD player out here in the living
I still have the collectibles from the pictures that came inside each movie.
Yeah.
I gotta frame
How
them.
far are you from Crossville, Johnny? Crossville, Tennessee? 3-ish, I think. Pretty sure. Hold on 1 second. We'll tell you right now.
Yeah, 'cause so we got snacks that kind of like correlated to the movie to be like, hey, try to guess it.
Yeah, we go all out whenever this family movie nights. And that whole counter of snacks.
Same. We went a little overboard with the snacks.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly how ours looked.
you know what doing Tisha?
3 hours and 4 minutes to the middle if I go by I-40.
Tisha, you know what doomed me in?
Huh?
You know what doomed me at the end of the night? It wasn't
No.
all that candy. No, it was the ice cream.
Yeah.
The last cup of ice cream is what doomed me in. I was like, ow, I should have had that cup.
Yeah. Because
I
we
knew
got
it
like
was too much. I knew it was too much, but I still did it.
yeah, we did ice cream. We did like because we already had popcorn at the here, so we were just like, well, we get some chips, soda, like
Oh, hold on. If I can Instacart coffee ice cream, I'm doing it.
Wait, you have to get me something. I'm just saying, chocolate ice cream is what I want.
I just thought of it. I've been craving because I can't find a good coffee ice cream anywhere.
I want chocolate.
I got chocolate ice cream in my freezer. We get like chocolate and vanilla.
Good, pass it over.
We get in like the
Oh
big
my God.
tub.
They got the Eddies. Ooh, they got Haagen-Dazs. Or what is
Yeah,
it? Haagen-Dazs? Is it
chocolate.
Haagen-Dazs or Haagen-Dazs?
It's
Huh?
I think it's Haagen-Dazs. I've always heard.
I
it's
can
called
never
Haagen-Dazs.
remember if the 2 dots above the A mean like a long A or a ah sound.
Yes, Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs.
Okay, so Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah.
And they actually
No,
they have
no.
a ice cream shop in Chicago and in New York. And Chicago is like 6 hours from us.
Thought it was only 4.
No, it's 6.
Oh, 6.
It was 4 from Waterloo.
Oh yeah, it was 4 from Waterloo.
It's
now.
like 6 hours from us from here.
yeah.
And I'm going, I want to go try fresh Haagen-Dazs.
Right,
Yeah.
good choice. Right here. Ooh, they got Briars too. Oh,
Nice dispatch. He said it might be there in May. Have a customer flying me there.
Cool.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Depending on when in May, that's close to the event.
What kind of ice cream?
Chocolate.
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 Is it weird? Because like whenever I have ice cream, I normally like add hot fudge and peanut butter sauce to it.
No. How close are you to Lynchburg, and where can I rent a big truck? Well, Lynchburg is 4 hours. And a big truck, U-Haul.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking about a big rig, I don't know. You might have to go to what is it? What's that company? Like, what do you need a big truck for?
It's like you need it.
That scares me.
Yeah, I'm like, outrageous question.
Yeah, Johnny, you're like, is this far? Wait a minute. Why do you need that? It was only like late.
What do you want, doggo?
I still can't help it. I still see this as a puppet.
I gotta say that one.
Okay, Joe is the one asking that question. Why do you need a big truck, Joe?
What's in Lynchburg?
He saw something he wanted. I bet you.
I know what's in Lynchburg.
No. Is that near Fort Campbell at all?
Thank you, Miss Connie.
I'm betting.
Is that near Fort Campbell at all?
Probably.
I don't believe so. No, Fort Campbell isn't that in Nashville?
It's
pretty
your
sure
dad.
that's
That's Fort Campbell.
I wouldn't put Dad any bigger of a truck than he has already.
No one trusts him driving a bigger truck. Anyway, considering how he
No,
likes
that's in Kentucky. Yeah, it's in Kentucky and Tennessee, so it's on the border.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Lynchburg.
Wait.
What?
Thinking about Jack.
Jack?
Think about Jack. Jack Daniels?
Okay, so I lied. Lynchburg is 2 hours away. Sorry, I thought you meant Gatlinburg. I thought you were trying to go towards Dolly and all them. Lynchburg,
Yeah.
yes. The land of Jack Daniels, yes. That's only 2 hours for me. Lynchburg's not far at
No,
all.
you do not need barrels of Jack Daniels, Joe.
Hey, maybe
you
he just
can't buy
wants
it
to
there. It's
empty
Dry
barrels.
Yeah, I was saying
Flower
Drake
arrangement.
County. Drake County.
You can't buy it there. It's Dry County.
Just tell him after he's done drinking, I want them barrels.
Yeah.
I can make the flower arrangement. You can drink it.
Yeah, Maddie's been bugging me to find some barrels, and I've been looking at empty barrels, and they're god awful expensive.
Oh yes, they're expensive.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have.
And I've learned a lot about barrels. You can have a regular oak barrel, then you can have a vanilla, not a vanilla, but like a special oak lined barrel that has got like, I don't know, you can fuse spices in the wood when you burn it. Like when it's burnt, it's got.
I have part of a whiskey barrel that's cut up, sitting in a tote outside by my smoker. It was given to me as smoker wood.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's mixed in with a bunch of hickory right now.
But I'm putting together a crew. Now, see, this is scaring me. I just watched the movie.
No, Dad.
I just watched the movie The Substitute, and all I can picture is Joe, the ringleader in that movie.
That's exactly what I say, Wendy.
What?
I'm not bringing Bell money.
Nope. Nope.
I ain't going to jail for you.
Nope. 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 I feel like that you know the
Connie
one.
says the tour is cool there, but you don't need to buy any. It's a dry county. You can't even drive with it in your vehicle.
I feel like
That's a lie. You can drive through the county with it.
He's talking about buying it from the factory and driving out with it.
That's why he wants the big rig.
No problem.
He's talking about getting a U-Haul.
Yeah, I don't think it's produced that way. I think they have. You know what? I've never researched that, but I think it's only they use, what do they call them, like distributors for that. I think.
Yeah, it's only through distributors that you can buy it.
You know that one vulture from the Looney Tunes cartoons? I feel like that goes nope, 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 nope. I feel like that guy when dealing with your dad. Or it's just like, nope, 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 nope. Cause yeah, I'm just like, Joe, no.
Okay, so the closest thing you can do is do the personal collection program. And by doing so, it allows you to select your very own barrel of Jack Daniels. But you can't have the barrel. You can have it bottled.
And he probably wanted the barrel.
But
There you
watch,
go.
I don't.
Old
It says
Smoky.
right here, it says we offer both finished and unfinished used whiskey barrels for sale. So why can't you just keep your whiskey in the barrel? If you, I don't get that, Jack Daniels.
I was gonna say it's Jack Daniels. They don't make sense.
Jack Daniels is not the original person that came up with that recipe either. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Nope.
If you know, you know.
I like Ann's comment here.
Old Smoky.
Not far from the river.
And I don't mean this
Yes.
anyway. Jack Daniels is a good whiskey, but I'm gonna kind of be quiet on that because
I like more
I
of the
don't know.
bourbon style.
I've had too many bad memories of accidentally drinking a soda thinking it was just Pepsi and it ended up having Jack Daniels in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad would do that. And I would be like, oh, I want a drink. Thinking it's just like soda. And then I would like,
saving that one.
yes. I do not volunteer as tribute as the babysitter for Joe.
That says Jack Daniels couldn't get his safe open, kicked it, broke his toe, and died of gangrene.
Oh.
Again, go back to this one.
Yep. Do not volunteer.
See, have you guys ever had Nelson's?
What's Nelson?
Nelson's is pretty decent.
What
See,
is it?
I consider now I'm not a true Tennessee native, so I wasn't born and raised here, so I don't know the answer, but I've been around many people that have, and they say Jack Daniels is a good whiskey, but it's a commercialized whiskey. So they say Nelson's whiskey is one of Tennessee's first original whiskeys. And I personally like Nelson's Greenbrier's whiskey.
I can't drink whiskey.
And it's more of a bourbon than
Yeah.
The last one that I tried was Billet, but they're out of Kentucky. They're more of a
Kentucky's not.
bourbon.
Matt,
See.
Connie. Yes.
Oh wait,
Matt,
I got a
designate
message.
you as Joe's babysitter.
Here. I got a message from somebody. Hold on, let me read this.
Knob Creek is good, really good. I've had Knob Creek.
Knob Creek.
Yep, bullet.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting questions thrown at me left and right. Hold on, here we go.
Yeah, I like bourbon better. So,
I can't have any of the dark liquors like that anyway. Give me the
I don't drink very often though, so.
I'm like, give me the potato.
Last time I went out to a restaurant and had a drink, it was
Margarita.
no, other than the margarita.
Other than tequila. It's like, hey,
It was when
tequila.
me and you went out and I got that old fashioned.
Oh yeah. Wait, was that one Italian restaurant that place?
That was an expensive restaurant, yes.
Yeah. I am not volunteering. I already have other things that other people have to babysit.
Me.
Want to say that again?
Not me. Dad likes scotch more than bourbon.
Yeah.
Glad you're doing better.
Scotch is good.
I'm battling you 2 times.
All right, so I was just looking at this. Someone kind of sent me a message, and it got me thinking. If anybody, I don't want to scare anybody, but if you guys, anybody's planning on coming to Lawrenceburg, which is my hometown, and they are looking at the Quality Inn, it's a good hotel, but I wouldn't stay there, me personally. I've done the cable installs. I see what the rooms look like. That's just me. I'm not saying that they're like bed bugs or stuff like that. I'm just, they're kind of oldish. You're more older hotel.
Yeah.
It's been around a while. The carpets, you walk barefoot on here, you could be Blackfoot.
Oh.
It's just one of those hotels that have been in Lawrenceburg for a very, very long time. Now, they did do a remodel, and I haven't been in the room since the remodel, but I got a feeling it's still going to be the same. I think it just got a fresh coat of paint.
That's basically what happened with the hotel that I was at for a while. It was a Days Inn in Cedar Falls, and they basically went in.
It was a motel that had.
It was an old motel that had concrete walls. There were 8-inch thick concrete walls.
Yeah.
Wow.
All they did is strip the paint down to the concrete and repaint it. Didn't even replace the carpet.
Nope.
Yeah, I got
Put the carpet.
No, it's not older than Joe. Well, actually, it probably is older than Joe.
No, I'm not sure about that. I mean, 1442 AD. I mean,
Oh, guys, you got it mean. No, but I would say, like, me personally, if I'm gonna, I would go to the
DC.
the Best Western here in town. It's the newest hotel in town. It's probably about $20 more than what you pay at any of the other hotels in town. But it's got an in-ground swimming pool. It's got all the amenities, a nice breakfast. It's 2 stories, I believe. I would be staying at that puppy.
See, when I look at hotels,
In fact, Maddie and I were thinking about getting a room there just for the heck of it.
Like, okay.
When I look at hotels, I have the Hopper app, and I've gotten a room at a hotel that was almost $200 a night for $50 that night.
Gotcha. I'm just going to say it. Make sure if you plan on staying in Lawrenceburg for hotels, hit me up first.
Because Rice is not you.
Okay.
But there you go. Photo.
I know we had to look at hotels.
We're looking at either hotel or Airbnb.
Yeah.
That doesn't have the app anymore.
Yeah, that's my old account.
Oh, okay, so that is you.
That is me, yeah.
Okay.
I would say
I
hit
was
me
about
up
to report.
because there's a couple, like the Richland Inn isn't a bad one. That's a nice one. That's more of your, it's an older one, but it's more of your southern hospitality style.
Yeah,
Like a bed and breakfast.
It's been there for a while. It's kind of like a comfort inn, but like the older style comfort one.
Ooh.
Did you
Oh,
say
no,
it's a
it's-
40-minute drive from you to? No, mine is an hour 40-minute drive.
Ooh, drive-in movie theater.
I don't know if we have one here anymore.
We
know
have
there's
a
a-
drive-in movie theater in Lewisburg, which is about an hour from Nashville.
Nice.
Because from me to Columbia is about a 40-minute drive, and then Nashville's like another 30 minutes from.
Don't
Columbia.
forget, you also have the
Depending upon
there's still
traffic.
active 1950 theaters, which still plays the artists, still has people.
Well, that's Crockett
performing.
Theater. That's an old theater.
Yeah,
It's not a
1950s.
movie theater.
No, I know, but it's a theater.
Give me a second.
And still people perform there. I'm just gonna buy tickets. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm a little ways from Nashville. It's a fun drive.
No.
Mom said, wait a minute, but she's taking more than a minute.
You know, sometimes it takes a bit more than a minute.
What's up, everybody? How many we got in the house?
Yeah,
13.
13.
Sorry, had to discuss something real quick. So
I'm sorry, scared y'all.
Tisha's and Little Man stickers are in. And I know I've given some away and some giveaways.
You've gotten like the family pack.
And you've got people have gotten the family pack of it. But I've had a couple of people ask me when I'm going to start sharing them out, just sending them out with my stickers. And after the event is when I'm going to start doing those, unless you win them in a sticker pack.
You'll get one
So-
if you hit me up
Or
at the
the
event.
other way I'm doing it is if you place an order on my website, I send you all of my stickers that I make.
Right, Ann? I want.
I know. It's like I got the old school Scooby Doo vibe going on with my sticker.
Right.
Roger Ruby.
Rappy-doo. Let me at him.
I like Scrappy Doo. He was a funny one.
He was pretty funny.
I loved watching Scooby Doo in the Ghoul School. That one was a good one.
That was a good movie with when they goes to all girls school at the monsters.
Yeah, and they're cute as can be.
Yeah. I hated when they got those earmuffs on and they're like, "I will get you, Scooby
Yeah.
Doo."
And
They
then
don't make games like they used to.
and it's like the all boys school, which is like a military academy, which is like, and you're just
From
going,
what Sorry, I was answering Miss Connie. Yeah, from what I'm hearing, a lot are actually staying in Nashville area. Some are staying
Yeah.
outside, like Columbia, Mount Pleasant area. Some are staying here in the backyard, which is fine. But Spring Hills is a good area.
I know there's like,
Columbia. Because if you can get a hotel in Columbia right off of Highway 65, all you got to do is just jump on 65, head north, and you're in Nashville in like 20 minutes.
huh? I know we've been looking at like Airbnbs because hotels in Little Band do not do good.
Hey, we get it. We get it. We were actually, when we went to Wisconsin, we were really impressed with how Boo handled her hotel stay that time. Really impressed.
Yeah.
I had to share a bed with them.
Yeah, you had to share a bed, huh?
And that's the other
Good
issue.
thing
Bug and
not a
Little
brother.
Man fight.
Imagine having to smell your brother's stinky feet all the time. What would
I
you
already
do?
have to smell yours.
What are my stinky feet?
Yes, your feet stink.
My feet stink because I wear work boots all day.
Their smell is brought it out.
Well, so doesn't your breath sometimes.
Dad was talking to me about how he bought black Wrangler jeans for his all black outfit. And I'm like,
You're
Dad,
gonna
you're going to
make
be
crazy,
in Nashville. You're going to kill yourself with exhaustion from the heat exhaustion.
You're gonna
Yeah,
melt.
just so you guys know, like Lee was surprised. I don't think Lee was ready for it. He goes, "So have you checked the weather in May?" I was like, "No, dude, we just live it day by day." He's like, "Yeah, but what about?" I'm like, "The only question you have to ask yourself in May is it going to rain that day? Because other than that, you don't usually have a day below 60 degrees. It's usually 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s by May. Usually
Yeah.
more towards 70s and 80s." I'm Audi 5000. See you later, dispatch.
See you later,
Night
dispatch.
dispatch.
I'm going to try to see if I can't actually do this real quick. I need to get a hold of him for some stickers.
I think there is someone staying by the airport. I think Bunny, Gals Out West are staying by the airport too. And I don't know where Benny's staying, but I know he's going to be staying in Nashville, I believe.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of Airbnbs in Nashville that I looked at that was like, hey, these would be nice. But I'm going, do we want to stay in Nashville?
Dispatch, if you're still here, I'm going to send you an email here in a little bit. I see your emails on your page. I'm going to send you an email, and then we can talk about that patch. But I'm going to ask you some
Man in
stickers.
Black. I love it, Connie.
He's gonna melt.
No, I've worn black in Tennessee before during the summer. In summer, I wouldn't wear a black like heavy shirt, but you could wear a black like cotton shirt.
Yeah.
The best thing
I've
about
been
wearing black is nobody sees the sweat that you leave in the black clothing.
No, I wouldn't say that. I've
Just go reach up and go get someone a hug, and it just be a sheet of water.
You'd be like,
See, I've got this issue where I sweat even in the winter,
yeah,
and it's always right on my forehead where it looks like I've been working out a lot. And when the doctor's like, all your normals levels are normal, everything's normal. You just do.
yeah. I was thinking Clinton Black.
That's funny, Mo. All right. Awesome.
See, I have what it's called hypo. What's it called, Maddie? I sweat more than I should. Hypohidrosis, hydrosis, something.
Yeah, hydrosis or hypohidrosia or something like that.
Where it doesn't stink. It's not like a sweaty, stinky sweat.
Yeah, it's like
just
water.
My body releases too much water.
I think that's what
But
you might have.
sweat
when
as
you're-
much through a city. It's
Huh?
not. It's
No, I do when I'm working.
Those sweaty
I'll-
palms.
Well, you want to have a pole on a cable pole, and then it's in the sun.
Yeah, but like I could be like in the summer if I'm sitting in the house like this with the AC on, I'll still sweat.
Yeah, it's kind of like how he will.
Not like excessively sweating, but that's what I'm by saying where I have that where I sweat where I shouldn't be sweating. My body just
Yeah.
releases it.
It just leaks.
That's how it is with me at times. So
Yeah.
But no, I'm good. Like I don't sweat through my clothes unless I'm really, really working. Like
You come home a lot with
I do. Come home, sweat a lot. But that's because I'm working in the summer. Plus I'm usually stuck in a 110-degree attic.
You
for
gotta
like
work in
30
100
minutes.
degree weather, Rylan.
It's like I am. Like you will see. You will see. Very pale legs because I will wear shorts.
So I have to wear pants the whole time because my knee brace I'm allergic to.
Yeah. You will be sweating for sure.
I wear jeans. I can't. I like when we went with Brad in summer last. Was it last year that we went? When did we go?
Last year.
Last year now.
Last year now. But either way, like it don't matter. I can't wear shorts unless I'm working. Like, and even working, I don't like wearing shorts
Same.
because I like boots. I like my boots.
But to me, it seemed like yesterday.
I wear boots with shorts.
But I don't think that was during the summer though. That was more of a winter time, wasn't it?
Oh, so that was like September,
Fall.
October time frame.
Was it fall?
Yeah.
It was still kind of warm then. Ooh. I sweat more too. I don't wear socks because my feet sweat. See, I
Same.
have to wear socks. See, I have to wear socks because if I don't, then my boots gather bacteria real bad.
Hey, Jim.
Hey,
Say hello,
Jim.
Jim.
I know.
Good to see you.
See, and I can't I wear sandals a lot. As soon as the weather changes from there's no snow on the ground,
This one doesn't have silicone.
I find my sandals and I put them on because my feet get too sweaty. So I'm like, I can't wear shoes.
See, I'll be honest with you, and I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised, as you'll see in a video tomorrow. I mentioned these, my Hey Dudes.
Oh, the Hey Dudes.
I usually will wear, like, if I buy a pair of sneakers, my sneakers will last me, no joke, 10 years, and they'll still look like mint condition. Because I always wear my cowboy boots, but like I'll buy a brand new pair of cowboy boots and they'll be worn out within 2 years. Like you've seen my boots; they had holes and everything, and I still wear them.
Jared will beat you on that. 2 months. And
On
his
what?
he will buy a
I can buy a pair of shoes, and in 2 months it'll have a hole in the bottom.
Oh, sneakers? Yeah, sneakers. Well, see, I don't usually wear sneakers. That's why I'm saying that. But like these Hey Dudes, they're a game changer. I've been wearing these like just today. I'm lounging around the house wearing my Hey Dudes. I actually wore them for a magnet fishing video, and I was like, I don't usually wear these, but I'm wearing them today if I'm more lounging around the house. And it was a last minute thing to go magnet fishing. I was like, game changer. That's all I gotta say. Game changer.
I know.
I love these things. I don't know why, but I'll wear these like
The
around.
funny thing
So
is,
when
you used to critique them. You used to say, "Oh, I
So
think
when
it's
you
dumb."
bought
and it's not-
Dude,
now
I won't lie. I used to rag on people. Oh, this is what I hate dudes.
It's kind of like people in the
I
truck.
don't see what you said. I don't see why it's so popular.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why they're so popular. They look like crap. And here
They're
I am
comfy.
wearing them. They are. That's what it is. It's the comfort. If you got a pair, you know.
I normally get like Vans or Converse for like my shoes.
Well,
It's
if
like-
you don't, hurry and buy some.
And of course, mine, Brad would laugh if he was here, but mine are the denim style, so they're denim blue.
Hey, what was his? What was his? What did Brad tell us? Say that he was the denim cowboy.
I'm the denim cowboy.
Yeah, he did.
I'm the denim cowboy.
So I was mentioning my knee brace, Johnny.
Uh-huh.
So this is the sleeve brace that they gave me. And it's got this cushion here, but the inside of it has silicone right through here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
a-
good for you.
I'm allergic to silicone.
Yeah. If it touches his skin, it burns him.
Can't you get another one without it?
That brace is $300.
Never mind.
The
The one
where did you put it?
The one that I have that's like this is $1,800.
I think it's a serious one, man. I remember
This one, her mom found this one.
I think you found it at like a.
You guys good? Or did you freeze?
Oh, we're good.
We're good. I was like,
Well,
I think my
there
mom
you
found it on like a.
Oh, my computer's messing up.
I gotta take my glasses off. Sorry, y'all.
No.
I just got a message, so I'm just.
My ankle braces are $800 each.
Yeah. I would say
Braces?
medical.
That's the thing. It's just
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, no, they said it was $1,800 for my knee brace to get replaced. The one I was wearing when I was hit by the car,
Yeah.
and
and
insurance
that
would
with
cover it.
insurance or not covered.
That's not covered by insurance. My insurance would cover it, but the doctor has to say the exact right words for them to cover it.
And if they say something slightly.
And like the doctor put that I need it and that it's medically required and stuff, but he didn't put the exact wording they wanted, so they denied it. And basically said I have to pay for it out of pocket.
Which is.
But they paid for the last one.
That's because your other doctor knew exactly what to say. And probably fought with them on the phone.
This doctor, they denied the prescription that they had been giving me for the same quantity a day that they'd been giving me.
Like Georgian said, he
Just-
coded it wrong.
Yep.
Coded it wrong. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because each doctor has like a different code for like how to put in for insurance and stuff. And if
Yep.
they don't do it right, insurance will reject it, which is dumb.
So I've been dealing with that brace, and that brace gets hot.
Yeah,
And
that,
going magnet fishing in that brace sucks because then I come home and I have to wash it by hand.
and
Are
it's-
you able to get one of those? See, my buddy has a knee brace and he wears it, and he's got this like frozen gel style that he keeps in the freezer, and then he puts that on it, and then he puts the other brace over it.
See, what I've been doing is I'll wear this brace most of the time, but whenever I have to wash it, I'll switch to this brace.
And that's the one my mom got you, right?
And her mom found this one
At like
and
a thrift store or something.
at a thrift store for $50.
And
And
it's like,
if I would have gotten that same brace from the doctor's office, it's easily $1,000.
I would say, because that one is barely used for that knee brace.
It's used, but it's more of a fiberglass style than aluminum. So
Yeah.
Insurance covered ours, right? We only paid $20 for ours, $30 for ours.
yeah.
Who do you have for insurance?
Iowa
I mean,
Medicaid.
you don't have to say it on live or nothing, but just hit me up. Let me know. Like,
Government insurance.
So right now I've got state insurance right
or
now.
state insurance.
okay, so that's like 10K here. That's like the state.
They
care.
call it Iowa Care or Iowa Total Care is what they call it here.
Yeah. And normally they're good about
and they're
certain-
good at everything. I don't have a deductible or anything.
and they're good
Nice.
about they're good about
But-
certain things. It's just
But they're strict on how they get stuff late. Yeah, I see. The girls here have 10K because in Tennessee you get free health care until you're 18.
I
Oh,
think
nice. That's how it is
So,
here.
I think that's the same.
so,
for
for,
everyone.
so the children are covered, but they're also covered under my work insurance, and so whatever my work insurance doesn't cover, 10K will, or whatever's not covered by there, my insurance will. But now for Penny, for example, her prescription, that has changed where they make our prescriptions calling for the name brand, but their 10K is calling for the generic, and they won't pay. So I have to pay the expensive price for the pill because the other one won't cover it. You know what I mean?
Which is ridiculous because
Yep.
the other insurance covers it.
It used to be
fully.
that. Well, it's all because of the whole. Don't worry about it. I'm going to handle that. But,
That's like
So-
that's like here in Iowa.
I get it because with the girls, for Riley for her testing, she had to have a certain like referral, and it had to be the right way in order to get that referral.
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly how it's been with me for like the spinal surgeon. Trying to get into the spinal surgeon. Had to do physical therapy for 9 months.
Sorry.
Had to do physical therapy for 9 months. Had to have a certain amount of injections. Had to see a hip surgeon. Had to, literally all these steps. And just to get to the hip surgeon, we had to do the injections, then redo physical therapy that I'd done for months.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally have done physical therapy for a year now.
Yeah. And I can tell from having because I was on private insurance through my parents versus the other, because I had both, because I had my mom's insurance until I was 26, and then you get kicked off type thing.
Wendy, is that like? Sorry, I just noticed her comment. A boot for her foot. Is that like the a
walking
cast
boot?
boot? Is that like the one
Yeah,
that
like a
wraps
walking boot.
Yeah.
like the?
I think, didn't you have one, or did you?
Oh, I got rid of that thing as soon as I could.
I heard those are super uncomfortable.
I was in one from the 2 days after the accident last year
Yeah, because your ankle, you were
until almost September.
Oh wow.
yeah.
I went magnet fishing in it. That was fun.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but I was like that. I just pictured that walking around. Like, you ever see the movie? What's the name of it? Fox and the Hound, where the dog gets his foot broken.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
walking around like clunk, clunk. That's how I pictured Jared walking down the dog, like
That was pretty much how he
like,
was doing
well,
it. And he was also on crutches.
like this.
I was also on crutches. I was on crutches from April 1st of last year until middle of October, when they finally gave me the prescription for the cane.
How can
Yeah.
you do crutches? See, I can't do crutches with my shoulder.
It killed my shoulder and it killed my back even more.
Cause see, I got a tear in my rotator cuff right here, and so I was supposed to go to physical therapy, and I did physical therapy, and then I stopped going to it, and I chose not to have the surgery. So it's just got to the point where the scarring tissue over my tear has just like froze it, so I can't lift this arm up any higher than like this. Like,
And
Night.
so I can go up here.
yeah.
Crutches hurt. Exactly. I hate crutches.
I've never had.
Yeah, see, with mine, you probably can't tell, but I've got scars literally all through this area. I've
Can't see
had
the scars, but I've seen on your phone show me before.
yeah, but I've had 4 labrum repairs on the shoulder. One of them, the very first one, my deltoid was torn. My bicep was down here.
He was Popeye for a little bit.
I literally had almost no muscle on this upper part because of how I tore it. And then after they surgically fixed all that, about a year later, I fell
Bubble wrap.
right. I fell just right on the corner of concrete and broke my scapula with shoulder blade area because I hit right on the ridge.
Yeah.
And with how I fell, I actually broke one of the pins that they had put in my shoulder.
And you got to go back under.
So I had to go back under. And when they removed that broken pin, they said it was about an inch from the heart.
Yeah.
Bubble rub here. There you go, Johnny.
Hashtag bubble wrap for Jared.
But they did the second surgery, and when they did the second surgery, I woke up in the middle of surgery. They had the old school scope machine that looked like an engine hoist.
What?
And it had the old school scope machine for this shoulder surgery. It looked like an engine hoist.
I've never seen one. It's a hoist.
It looks.
Is that the machine you put your arm in and it lifts it up?
Medical scope.
Yeah, here.
Well, I don't know what I looked up, but it looked up a
Images.
surgical. Does it like look like a half a moon shape type thing?
Nope.
Scroll down. I
No.
think it's.
Well, that's not for your shoulder. I know what that's for. That's every lady's worst nightmare at the doctor's. Why is a sewing machine in here for surgical stuff? There ain't no way they used old school No way.
Let me see. Let me show you.
Jared, you want to buy an old school shock therapy? You can buy one
No
for
thanks.
$99.
So, Johnny,
Yeah.
it literally looked like this thing here. Like this hoist here.
That's You didn't share it.
Oh, hold on. Didn't share. There it goes.
It looked like.
It looked like that big one there that I've got selected.
Oh, to help patients out of the bed?
No, that was so that that was what the machine looked like. So that it had the hose coming. It basically had a hose wrapped around the back and coming up this way. But right on the end here, they had an emergency scalpel. And it was stuck on with a magnet, really strong magnet. And they didn't put the legs here were held on with the pen, and they forgot to put one of the pens all the way in. And the machine fell over into my shoulder with that scalpel going through my shoulder.
That's why I'm not going to have surgery.
That doctor was almost 80 years old when he performed the surgery, and supposedly it was the only one that my insurance would cover at the time.
Yeah. The other.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I should have sued him, but before I could, he passed away.
Give me 1 second, guys.
You're good.
Yeah. Well,
like Laura said, lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Bed.
You need to go to bed.
It's bedtime. It's past your bedtime, bud.
Almost 30 minutes past your bedtime.
Come on.
Go to bed.
You got school.
One more day of school this week.
Tomorrow's Friday. It's Friday.
Okay. But yeah.
Yeah. But the other.
I've had too many shoulder surgeries.
Yeah, it doesn't help that you have a genetic condition that causes the issues.
That is, yeah, lawsuit. Amen, right there. I don't usually.
Like I said,
I got an accidental scalpel that shouldn't have been there from human error, and you're gonna be dealing with some.
So, Johnny, on that, when that scalpel went through, I'd woken up in surgery literally a split second before it went through.
And
Oh, I would, yeah.
And then I cussed him out and they put me back to sleep right away.
But
I
this is all I could picture when you cuss them. They're like, and you're going to sleep.
Yep.
I was pretty much just like, good night.
It's a dream. You're dreaming right now.
My oldest son's mom was in the front waiting room and heard me cussing the doctor out in the operating room. and yelling.
That's a bad sign.
And-
if they can hear you.
They put me back to sleep, and then they find out what happened. And before anything could happen for legally, the doctor had passed away.
Oh.
Oh no.
He was like 78 to 80 years old at the time when he did the surgery. He should have retired years before that. So
Is this Ellie's paper?
Riley's, David. Wait, Riley, is that your paper or Lola's? Come here.
It should be Lorelai's before I find it. All right, Dad work.
Is this yours?
oh, you're good. I have to do that for Bug all the time. They didn't have school Wednesday here.
She already paid the
Which
money.
missed Monday and Tuesday.
Pay $6 more, but I'm not sure.
No, I already paid for the trip.
Okay, good.
And if I have to give it some more money, I'll go to the store. But I'm pretty sure I already paid it. Because remember, I took her to the ATM last night
Yeah,
for money.
you did. I think because she's inquires on this.
Is she bringing lunch or eating lunch?
Well, that's a good one.
We'll get her a Lunchable. Let her take lunch.
I need to take one for May the 5th.
Hey, everybody! This is what it's like to be a dad.
Yeah.
You do stuff at random times of the night. Hey, last minute, Dad, I need you to fill this paper out.
Yeah, they should have done something,
I'm
Georgianne.
due tomorrow, and I need to make it done.
Papa, I need a Lunchable or I need to.
Georgianne, that doctor didn't even do physical therapy afterwards to rehab the shoulder, which is what led to surgery number 3. And then I did stuff.
On the note of like, oh, so I have a school project due tomorrow.
I'm sorry. I just read Wendy's comment.
You're like a law person, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question for you. It says, I understand that my child may be involved in activities that may be conducted or supervised by individuals other than employees of Lawrence County school system. I understand that some of those activities may have potential for causing physical harm to my child. Now, I got to agree to this in order for them to go on this field trip.
Yeah.
Something happens to my kid, I still can sue, right? Like if they gross negligence on behalf of my child.
Yes and
I'm
no.
talking
It depends
about
on
if my
like.
child gets hurt because she's fooling around doing what she's not, or even just goofing around and gets hurt. That's one thing. But I'm talking about like
As long if like the
they
person
let
that
my
like
kid straight up get hurt like that. I'm not talking about
Yeah.
a car accident.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about like just not paying attention to my kid and my kid gets hurt.
yeah, that you can do because like they're saying that these are volunteers or other parents of.
It scares me. This is the part like I don't want to set my kid up to be hurt. Like I protect. These are my angels, okay? They're my girls. Now, if it was my boy, I'd just be like, "There you go, man. Go get him. Give him hell. Go get him." That's why I got girls right now, because yeah.
Say, I'm that way with Bug, where I'm just like, okay, here you go. I don't care.
What's up, Don, Mr. Relic Reaper?
Don, what's going on, brother? What's today's date?
Where he says that's sexist.
Who said that?
Wendy.
What? Hey, I teach my girls that they can be tough as any boy.
Oh, we do. No, they knocks them one whenever they,
And you know what Penny said to me the other day? We were watching the hockey game, and Penny's all like nervous. And she finally, you could tell she was trying to ask me a question, but didn't know how to ask me.
No.
And she came up to me out of the blue and asked me, she's like, "Dad, can you teach me how to fight?"
We're like, wait a minute.
And so, of course, the first response was, "Are you being picked on? Why do you need to learn to fight? You shouldn't fight unless you have to." And then she goes, "Because I want to kick my sister's butt."
Figure it's his sisters.
I grew up with 2 younger sisters.
Yeah, but she's like,
You learn to scrap real quick.
But this is the thing. The cutest part is Penny's so small, so she's like, but I don't want to lose.
See, we
I
had Bug.
trying to defend myself.
We had Bug yesterday. We got her some clothes that were given to her, and we're like, we need you to try these on so we can see if they look like you, if they fit. And she was so scared to try them on in front of us, like try them on and show us what they look like.
Yeah. And we're like,
because someone had made fun of her at a previous school.
Oh,
Really?
And we're like, we're both sitting there comforting her, going, "You are a beautiful young lady, you know, a beautiful child. You don't need to worry about those other kids. You're not at that school anymore. What's the parents' numbers?"
I'm like, let me at him. I felt like Scrappy Doo.
You're 4098, right? Right?
huh? Yeah.
I can attest
Sorry,
to that.
I just need to say, hey Siri, call Big Mama Bear.
I'm the
No,
eldest.
not now.
Oh!
There
I'm
you
the
go.
eldest out of 4, and 2 of them are girls. So you learn to scrap real fast.
Hey, Bud Files.
Exactly, Loretta. I'd do the same thing. Nobody
Yep.
mess with my kids. In fact, here's a story for you. Lorelai was in kindergarten. And I teach my kids to be sheepdogs, not a wolf. You're not to be a bully, and you're not to be. Don't take offense. Don't take offense, Jared. You're not a sheep. You're not supposed to be scared and just run away. You're a sheepdog. You're supposed to protect others and be the one
Right.
That wasn't Ellie.
No, that was Ellie because her teacher had a call.
Oh yeah.
That was Ellie.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
You both did,
kid was being bullied, and Ellie didn't like it. Well, Ellie straight up, and she's in kindergarten, so she misunderstood what Dad said about you tell the teacher, and if it doesn't happen, okay, she just went straight to. I told the teacher, and the teacher didn't do nothing. And within 3 seconds of the teacher being like, "Okay, honey," she just goes to the kid. She's like, "Stop picking on her, or I will beat your." All right. And so I was like, first off, I got a phone call from the teacher. Oh, well, your kid is threatened. I'm like, wait a minute, we're in kindergarten. Say what? And so I'm like, Lorelai ain't gonna do something unless she's being bullied or someone else is being hurt. Either way, she's like, well, and I said, I'm not gonna get upset at my kid for protecting someone else if they can't defend themselves. Ever. Standing up to a bully, I'm not gonna discipline my kid for that. But I said, that is something Mom and Dad don't try to talk like that around them.
But the teacher was upset at Lorelai, never upset at the other child who was being the bully. Not once were they mad at them. And so when it came to them giving me a phone call, this mama didn't handle it kindly. Miss Mama said, oh, no, sorry. You ain't going to come after my kid after that other kid was abusive. She's doing the correct thing. What are you going to do about that other kid?
But you know what I said? Well, you know what? Lorelai got home from the bus, and she's like, I did good, Dad.
She's
Proud
like,
of me?
I handled it. I'm like,
I was like, I love you, kid, but you can't be saying you're going to beat someone in kindergarten.
yeah, I said,
That is, he
I
is
said,
the
where
one
did
that
you learn that?
told people
Where did
otherwise.
you learn that? And you know what she said?
I'd be
That's
taking a
probably another reason why I don't play video games. She goes, because you say it on the Call of Duty. I was like,
you're like, oh, God. No, but
Dad.
I told her, I'm like,
Oh, it's funny, Yanni.
do the right thing.
hey, I just
And
told Ellie that
defending
you were
another
upset.
person and defending yourself as well. But you don't say this word, you don't say that word.
Don't matter.
No.
Welcome back, Amy.
Rule. Nice try.
Welcome back.
So
That
back in-
that is why Jared has to go and deal with the school. Otherwise, I would be catching a charge.
getting bullied for being
And this is why Maddie doesn't handle the school part.
How
Exactly.
pretty this looks? You see how pretty this looks? This is the side that faces everybody else, okay?
Okay.
And I was waiting for it to be painted beautifully. Penny took my blue pen and just colored it.
Yeah, but
Not the side that faces everybody else. So, like, if I was to put this outwards, it would be evolve facing me.
but,
No, I got to see the word love with all blue. So,
but I do gotta say,
did
at
it.
least I didn't get banned for being honest and truthful. Somebody got banned from the school. Do not enter. Not allowed. He's like, really?
Yeah, I'd be catching a charge.
The principal likes me, so I can go in and tell him, hey, this is what's up.
Yeah, he's even told him point blank, you better hold your blood. You better be glad that I'm doing this, not for my wife.
Oh, so because of my children,
You got put on the blood list.
Penny got bullied because of this, and because of gross negligence on my daughter's school. I went straight to all the way up through, and I threatened lawyers and all that. I got a principal transferred to another school, and I got myself put on a list. So when I would go to pick up my daughters, I would have to be approved by the principal. He got scared and he put me on like a flag list.
The principal hit. Remember that? The principal hit, and you're like, why is the principal like hiding? Like, we didn't do nothing to them.
And all I said was, I told the principal, I was like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the resource officers because right now he's the only one with a decent brain in this building.
And she got mad at that. But it was the truth. That's the only thing you said. It was nothing bad.
Who there?
There was nothing at all done, but she got upset at that.
She wants you to tuck her in.
I will tuck you in. I love to tuck you in.
I'll come give you a peck on the head when I go to bed.
No, all pieces of mine. Get your own.
At least it's blue. Yeah, exactly. It's blue. See, she does things with thinking.
Yeah, because when Jared went in because Bug was getting bullied, he even told him, like, you're lucky my wife's not doing that, not coming in. Otherwise, she'd be like, call the other parents, and there'd be a brawl outside.
Yeah, I told the principal, I'm like, you're lucky my wife hasn't come in to deal with this, because if she did, she'd be saying, call the parents, I want them here, and if they don't want to do something about the child, there's going to be a fight in the parking lot.
See, there was an incident at Walmart. Lorelai's had this problem with this boy at school and on the bus, and we've addressed the situation at school, and they weren't handling it. Well, I don't care what age you are, if you're just goofing around, it's never okay for a boy to tell a girl to take off your clothes and I'm gonna do things to you. That didn't fly with me, so it kept going. And my daughter Lorelai is legit scared to the point that she seen the kid in Walmart and she grabbed my arm and I was like, what's wrong? She said, Daddy, that's the boy right there. That's the boy. And I was like, oh, really? Hold on a second. I went straight up and the dad was cashing out. And I said, can I talk to you for a minute? And I talked to the mom. I'm that type because I know if I talk to the dad and dad cops off one wrong way, it's going to go down. At least let me talk to mom. I can handle a woman yelling at me better than I can a man. So told him what was going on, and she goes, are you serious? Have you been talking to this little girl? I did not raise my boy to be this way. And from the sound of it, it sounded like it was going to be squashed. And I don't know if I heard anything else, but we did end up doing something where we got the school to put that kid in like a completely different class from Ellie because Lorelai was afraid to go to school.
What's that?
Yeah.
Kids shouldn't have to be afraid to go to school.
It's ridiculous right now. I hate it. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
Back when I went to school, okay, I got picked on because I didn't have a pair of Nikes. I wore Walmart shoes. Big deal. That's what I got picked on for. Or because, my dad drove around in an 83 Plymouth Voyager van rather than like a fancy van.
I had a bully when I was in like the 4th grade that this kid didn't like one of my neighbors who happened to be Holly's boyfriend at the time. And he would walk home with us because he literally lived in the apartment right above us at the time. Well, that kid and her boyfriend got into this little verbal argument over one side of the street because we walked the same way. They decided to run over and try to jump us. And, I defend myself. Here I am on the football team, let's put it that way, in elementary school. And I had a lot of friends, so
It didn't go too good.
It didn't go too well. It was squashed right away after that for a few days.
See, that's how we handled it as in our day and age. Like, you got into it, you whooped it. The girls had problems, they handled it by getting in a cat fight. That's what we
it
used to
wasn't
call it.
over there. It wasn't over there. 2 weeks later, we're playing soccer because we had this huge soccer field, and I was always goalie, metal goalpost. And I'm talking 2.5-inch steel post.
Yeah, I played soccer, so I know exactly.
He
what you're
took my arm whenever he ran up to kick the ball. He was about 10 feet from me. He runs up, grabs my arm, and smashes it against the pole as he's turning it. Broke and flipped the bones in this part of the arm to where they had to manually flip them back and straighten the arm out. Put it in a cast for almost 2.5, 3 months.
It's ridiculous.
He got in trouble and sent home because of it. And then the very next day, he brought a combat knife to school planning to stab me. One of my friends found out, and the principal took the knife and he basically sent him home without the knife, called his parents and everything, couldn't get a hold of him. So he kept the knife, sent the kid home. My friends, apparently, when I was in the hospital because of my arm getting broken, decided we're going to get even for Jared. And like 15 guys went after him and chased him home, and he never messed with me after that.
That's how we handled it back in the day.
But you do that now, and the cops are involved.
I was taught certain ways, bro.
Yep.
You make sure if you can get in a fight, you make sure you get it ended so that way there your guy knows more.
I told Bug, because a lot of people don't know this, but I used to do MMA. I've been in 3
Oh, that's cool.
I've been in 3 cage fights. So I taught her a few moves that are legal for self-defense. And I told her, you don't start fights. This is what you do to end it.
Yep.
Good night, love you. Remember,
Love you.
you're beautiful and smart. You can do anything you want.
Sadie, let's go. Sadie! Go to Sadie. Stop going.
Oh, that's horrible, Wendy.
Oof.
I just like grandma went to school and she's.
Ooh.
Wow.
And then Loretta, she said, a little boy broke my son's clavicle. Ooh. No thanks.
If my kid comes home with broken bones from school, there's going to be outside issues. That's not just going to be a school issue. There's going to be multiple issues.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
But that is ridiculous. How can a school do that to a kid after?
Yeah, both of those are ridiculous. But they've changed how things are done anymore. So
now, I hate to say this, is why I don't use my teaching degree. Is because you're just a glorified babysitter. You're not allowed to, not so much. I don't want to call it corporal punishment, but you can't, slap the knuckles. You can't get loud with a child. You can't tell them where to go. It's more behavior techniques that you got to practice.
Yep.
And I've been able inside these schools and heard students straight up cop off to teachers, and I'm like, that wouldn't have floated in my day.
Yeah. Well, that's the funny thing is like growing up, I had I had a science teacher who was also a coach, and anytime the football team, the football players or any of the sports guys would cop off to him, they make him do extra laps or other things as punishment for being rowdy in class.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a generational thing, because if you think about our generation, what we used to be like in school, I mean, we had respect. But even still, our generation compared to our parents' generation in school, if the stuff we pulled, I'm pretty sure we would be dead.
Yeah.
I don't know if Dad's in chat or not, but if I would have gone to the high school that I was supposed to go to in Oklahoma City, it was called Capitol Hill. They had bars on the windows like a prison. They had bars around the school like
That's
a prison.
illegal. That's a fire violation.
They had every entrance and exit to the building had metal detectors,
Uh-huh.
and the school was shot up on a regular basis. My adopted sister Tia, when she was going there
Hey, Bud
for
Files.
a short
I didn't
time,
see him come in.
huh? Oh, Bud
Daddy
Files?
said, "Hey, Bud Files." I didn't even see Bud Files come in. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, they're here. But when my adopted sister was there, they went on lockdown like once a week
Yeah.
because of someone bringing guns in. There was so many gangs, so many drugs, and all that kind of stuff. It was a really bad school, so that's one of the reasons I didn't go to high school there. I was more homeschooled, but
Yeah.
I was also working 40 hours a week when other kids were only able to work 10 or 12.
I had a tiny school. My graduating class was only 85 people. I tell that to people, they're like, that was like one of the larger classes. It was 85, my graduating class. So
My
it's
graduating class was like almost 300 kids.
Yeah.
And we were the largest class at the time. And then the next class came in, they almost doubled our class.
Yeah.
What's up, backbreaking?
So I'm like, and then like every class after mine was
How you doing,
like
Steve?
larger. It was like in the hundreds.
But yeah, no, if I would have been able to continue at Drake and finish my pharmacy degree, my graduating class for that year was going to be 8,000 students. And 2,000 of them were pharmacy.
Dang. I would say, yeah, nuns are a little. Yeah.
Pharmacy, glad you brought that up. That's just completely ADHD. I want to bring attention to like our pharmacy, CVS. They did a really good thing. They hired there's this kid, guy going through pharmacy school.
Yeah,
he's special, but he has special needs. Like he's, got issues, but he went through school, got his certifications and all that.
Yeah, certified pharmacy tech.
Working in the pharmacy, of course, under supervision of everybody, but he's doing jobs in the pharmacy, like filling orders and stuff like that. And it's really cool. I think that's awesome. That's a good thing, instead of
vocational rehabilitation does a lot of that stuff where they help work with people that have the special needs and stuff.
Well, not only that, but CVS is a huge supporter of they're a pharmacy, but they're a huge supporter of pharmacy students. And like they have 4 scholarships that they give to Drake University. They will pay an entire tuition off, and Drake for the undergrad program is $50,000 a year.
Wow.
That's what I paid for 1 year was $50,000.
Yeah.
The graduate program is $15,000. And you're in that for 4 years for the graduate program.
And that's the PhD, isn't it?
Yeah, PharmD.
Or the PharmD.
It's not considered a PhD, it's considered a PharmD. But how they do it, you're in the whole program for 6 years.
Instead of
you don't get a bachelor's, you don't get a master's, you just get a PharmD, which is higher than a master's, but not quite a doctorate. So you're like 1 semester year out of pharmacy or a PhD or away from PhD.
Yeah.
PhD.
It's like ADHD.
I saw a video for that.
Oh, you saw the hat that I wanted to get Summer. That she had. There was a hat on there that said.
In France, they call ADHD TADA. Ta-da!
I like that.
So I screwed up. Ta-da! I had an ADHD moment. Ta-da!
I think the hat said ADHD, Highway to Squirrel, or something like that.
I have a design I'm working on.
It's on Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a design I'm working on, and I've talked to Maddie about it, and she made the
Mhm.
squirrel shirt similar to it. And mine says I squirreled it.
Nice.
So it's gonna be a leather patch I'm making right now. So
I like that. Squirreled it. That's a good one.
Squirrely squirrel.
83 graduating class, 25 graduating class.
I was I didn't have
Wow.
25, but I had in the 80s for mine.
We had 200 and something. We were in the country.
Yeah. I was rural Iowa, small town. It was mostly it's technically a small town, but we have like a lot of the factories. We have like Pure Fishing, Polaris,
well, you gotta say Pure Fishing is Berkeley.
Berkeley, whatever. It's still bait.
A lot of people don't know what the Pure Fishing is.
Pure Fishing, Berkeley, the fishing, like if you stink bait, oh my god, in the summertime.
They
Stink
made-
bait in the summertime.
Oh, it's bad. And also, this is even the funnier thing. There's Pure Fishing on down here, and if they're doing stink bait, then they have Stoller's, which is a fish processing plant at the same time, gutting fish. And it's on the highway, and you're just smelling nasty all the way through.
Our school sat around, it was built up like you went up, it's called Shepherd Hill. Used to be, the land was given by a sheep farm. Well, you drive up the hill, and then the school sits way up on the hill and overlooking the rest of the town. Cool beans. Well, there's also fields wrapped all the way around the bottom of that. They would spread chicken manure every spring and summer on the crops. That's all you would smell. Try practicing after school, and
You'd be like, I want to go home.
I'm a cow manure kind of guy. I like that smell. Like that's better than chicken crap. I can't stand, even here, I can't stand the smell of chicken.
My sister's class only had 3 boys all the high school years.
Holy
I'm
crap.
lucky boys. No, just kidding.
Did they take a Comac?
Hey, don't joke. I took home ec.
Hey, that's
My
how
grandma taught home ec.
I would say your grandma taught home ec. I technically took the cooking class.
I took home ec from not my senior year, it was my junior year. Because my mom and my grandmother thought it would be good for me to learn other skills. At that time, they felt like I wasn't going to be the settled down type, so I needed to be able to take care of myself.
Oh, and that must have smelled. Oh, I hate to tell you what they're doing for some cities. So, the sewage plants are actually. I know this because
I think I already know.
They sell it as manure now from human waste.
Uh-huh.
Like the city of Cedar Falls, Iowa makes $1 million a year from it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm not going to Cedar Falls, Iowa.
They literally
Most of our
Sell it.
most of our crops
I'm just kidding.
are
come
from
visit.
are
No,
like
they-
ethanol.
no, they send it out to other states.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say they send it out to other
She
states.
shut my light off. I was wondering
Or
why
to
it's
other areas.
dark in here. I was like, it's dark on my camera.
Yeah, we also have a lot of pig farms around here.
See,
I would-
that's what we didn't have. Like, we had pigs on farms, but not like mass pig farms.
Yeah, we're mass pig. I was mass.
I was gonna
pork.
say, yeah. Everyone thinks, oh, Iowa corn. Corn is a major staple in Iowa, but the number one staple out of Iowa
pork.
is pork. Iowa's the pork capital of the world.
I did not know that. I learned something. Hey, honey, I learned something new today.
Wi-
I got an
The
example moment.
the state fair here literally has a pork fritter sandwich
Uh huh.
that the pork fritter is the size of a dinner plate.
Yeah.
ADHD moment. Sorry, you need a T-shirt that says "Come to Flying Arrow." You'll have a Snapple moment at every live.
Yeah, we're like trivia nights are one of those times where we like excel, where we just have like useless information. But like when trivia nights happen, it's like, oh, I know this.
Like history, I could give you useless information. Certain cooking things, I can give you useless information. Science, Earth, all that stuff. Earth science, I can give you useless information about the clouds and the nimbostratus and bimbostratus, all that stuff.
I would say him. He'll give you a history on tornadoes.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes. We tried to watch the eclipse. It just kind
Really?
of
I thought Maine and Massachusetts were the biggest producers of cranberries.
As far as what Georgiana's asking, we barely saw anything. It just barely dimmed here.
Yeah,
We saw more on Brad and Summers Live than anything.
Or if you watched the NASA broadcast, they showed all the different towns that it was
I knew that.
darkening.
I knew that.
Cranberries?
Wisconsin's biggest in cranberries.
Yeah,
I knew
would
about
say
that.
that's because
I
they
didn't
have
know
a better climate for
Yeah,
cranberries.
cranberries sit in the water.
Is that the one I think it is? Yeah, it is.
I'm pretty sure they do, right?
Yep, that
Cranberries.
is.
That's how they. See, I thought New Jersey was. I thought Maine was.
Maine is like wild blueberries.
Maine is wild blueberries and lobster.
I know the lobster. Massachusetts. Well, hello.
Because like then if
This?
you want huckleberries, that's I think Montana.
I don't know.
Did you know if you want beef, that's Nebraska?
It's
Yep.
charged. What are you doing on the
Beef
phone?
and corn?
Yes, my cousin is a cattle farmer. Thank you.
It's my phone.
Oh, that's right.
Hi,
Right.
darling. Love you.
Hi, Papa.
Tyler. You'd have to ask Tyler, not
Oh, yeah,
Jamie.
no. Yeah, no, we're not asking Tyler.
Why? It's Jamie that hit on you, not Tyler.
Oh.
I bet.
Yeah, this is crazy. Whenever Tisha and I
Just
She
watch
wants to go get the brush. She gets the phone. This is a brush. I swear.
I gave her the phone, so that's how she got the phone.
Uh-huh. And she still didn't get the brush.
Hey, don't come at my girls. I gave her the phone.
This is funny. Whenever Tisha and I first got together, her cousin started flirting with me when she found out Tisha and I were together.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think she was also pregnant at the time. I'm like, okay. And she's got like 4 kids. So I'm like, okay, you do you.
What are you trying to do?
Ooh,
Like,
there you
it was great. It was great. Phil.
Ooh.
That's cool.
At the totality.
full totality.
Oh,
I saw some of it here in Tennessee.
Was it?
But
I
we had a
think
lot of cloud cover. A lot of cloud cover.
Yeah.
the next eclipse where Iowa gets totality is in 2084.
We won't be around.
It's only 60 years from now.
I'm gonna go live with Bob. He's excited about tomorrow.
If I live another 60 years, it's gonna be a miracle.
60. Where I'm not. Well, I'm gonna be 40, so I'll be 100. I'm pushing it. I'll be pushing it.
I'll be 93.
So you'll make it. Just keep it bubble wrapped, and you'll be fine.
Hey, and by the time medical is advancing, so by the time we could be like cyborgs.
Yeah, think about it. Be
Sign me
like,
up.
what's that cartoon with the guy that's forget it.
Futurama?
Yes, thank you,
I know where you're going.
thank you.
I was thinking Fallout, but okay.
Fallout's good. Did you see that
Ooh.
they actually got something on
That
Amazon now?
launched today.
Yeah, I
It
was gonna
launched
say,
tonight.
Patty, did you hear what launched today?
Yeah, the movie.
The movie Fallout.
I've already been.
no,
Yeah,
watching
Fallout-
it's a
it's a-
series. I thought it was-
You weren't supposed to watch it without me.
You're not into Fallout.
The
You're
game?
You're not a Fallout dude.
I like the movie.
You're not a Fallout dude. I hate to say it, But I've been playing
I
Call.
fall out of a lot of stuff. Look at me. I
Yeah.
got videos that show me falling out of trees. I'm
I'm
a fall
a
out dude.
Resident, I'm a Call of Duty, I'm an Elder Scrolls, and I'm Fallout. I don't know.
I would say
Played-
Elder Scrolls and Fallout. I like in Elder Scrolls. I got every single mission completed except for like all the side missions.
Really?
Yeah, I did all the like the major factions, like the Nightingales, the Nightingale, because that in Skyrim, I got the Nightingale quest, the Thieves Guild, the like whichever side you take for like the Stormcloaks or the Imperials. Maddie, you're muted.
I still gotta complete them. Well, some of them.
You get her talking about video games, it's game over.
Oh yeah. But no, you gotta take Biscuit outside.
What's wrong with Biscuit?
It's pretty soon.
Why did
Oh,
you take the PlayStation off?
Johnny, here's our PlayStation.
Oh wow.
I got a
And
gold.
PlayStation side.
Yeah, Skyrim.
Nice.
This is
My
like
PlayStation is gold,
Gold
and of
limited
course it's got a
edition.
Nashville Predators head on the
Yours is
center. of
the
it.
limited edition, gold edition.
I'm sorry.
Hey, we clinched the playoffs, bro.
I haven't been able to pay attention to where we're at.
for the Avs.
Pretty sure you guys already made it to the playoffs.
I was gonna say, aren't you? Doesn't like some of the Avs players end up in like the Olympics or something?
Well, all the teams.
Yeah, I was gonna say they pick and choose, don't they? For like the Olympic hockey team for like America.
Yep, Colorado clinched it. Winnipeg clinched it. Dallas clinched it. Clinched it. Vancouver clinched it. Edmonton clinched it. Boston, Florida, Toronto, New York, Carolina, Tampa Bay.
I was there. I think
Penguins, please don't clinch it. Please don't
Oh.
clinch it.
I'm sorry if you're a Bruins fan, but their number one seat. What?
who?
That used to be my backup team. Like I used to be a dead diehard Bruins fan when I lived in Massachusetts. And then I came down here and I just started seeing Nashville. I cannot. I will never change. I don't care if I move to anywhere. The Predators are going to be my team. I am a diehard Preds fan.
Here's what surprises me. The Dallas Stars are number one in Central Division.
Yep.
How?
They barely see snow.
No, it's not because of that. It
I
doesn't
know.
matter about the snow.
I know, but
They had a good streak where they put a lot of wins together. Just like the Predators, the only reason why we did it was because we went like 18 games in a row winning. We went on a hot streak that we weren't even supposed to. Nobody was talking about Nashville making the playoffs this year.
LOL.
We're the Cinderella story. I hope we win.
This year's playoff setup is looking really interesting. So
I think I've seen it. If we launch playoffs right now, we play Vancouver, which we got a good track record against them. So at least we get a second round buyout. I hate getting into the playoffs just to lose the first round.
See, it sounds like the Dallas Cowboys too.
Oh,
I sorry.
I can't stand Dallas Stars. I can't stand the Avalanche, and I can't stand the Penguins. Those are my three. Oh, and the Winnipeg Jets. Those 4 teams, and the Boston Bruins. 5 teams. Like those 5 teams, I can't say. I went from loving the Bruins to hating them. I think they are the dirtiest team in the division. As long as they got Marchand on that team.
let's see.
Sorry, I didn't mean to start talking about hockey. Be quiet.
Oh, you're just trying to figure
He
out. who we're
loves
from.
hockey. We have like a hockey store. Well, like every time we go.
Every time I've gone over there, they're closed.
Yeah.
And I can't go over that way right now because they're doing major construction, and I don't want to get stuck in traffic for an hour on the way to pick up Little Man.
Yeah. because it's on the way to his therapy, and it's just like, ooh, why are you doing this? The road wasn't that bad.
Well, come on, Red Wings. I was counting on you to beat the Penguins.
Isn't that Red Wings are played Detroit?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I'm
Ugh.
not big into hockey.
The Jets beat the Stars.
Yeah, I saw that.
I can't stand. I hope those two teams meet each other. I would
Blues
laugh.
blew it. Yeah.
What team is the Blues?
Hey, all I gotta say, Ann, is I got Ryan O'Reilly. I love O'Reilly. Riley loves
We've
him.
got Nathan McKinnon.
Okay.
Oh yeah. McKinnon's
Yeah.
awesome.
Go
Yeah.
Sports Ball. Go team. I don't know. I'd be like the Legos on a, like the Lego movies. Like go Sports Ball. Because I'm like, I like.
He doesn't know sports.
I don't know sports. I like know baseball and like baseball, softball because they're somewhat the same on it, and I played those too.
This is
But
not
like,
good. This is not good, Jared.
what?
The Penguins just got in. They toppled. Obviously, they I can't even talk. Penguins beat the Red Wings. By doing that, they now are in the second standing for the Wild.
Man.
They're in for contention if they can keep it up.
Right there. Go Cardinals.
Oh, for baseball.
Go Braves! No, I'm just kidding. Go Red Sox. I will never change baseball teams. I don't care if Nashville gets a base. Go Boston. Go Boston. I love my Red Sox.
I like the what was it? The Minnesota Twins. They're the team in Minnesota for baseball.
I don't
Well,
like
no,
any Minnesota teams.
I felt so stupid. Like I was like, why do they call it the Minnesota Twins? And then
The
I just
Twin
remembered the Twin
Cities.
Cities, and I felt so stupid.
People always
I was like,
forget
oh my
St.
God,
Paul.
you're so silly, Johnny.
Everyone forgets about St. Paul, Minnesota, which is funny. The reason why I like the Twins is because I actually saw a Twins baseball game when I was in school, like when I was in like middle school, because I was a part of a program, and it was against the Ohio Indians, I think it was, before they changed their name and stuff. So like I got to see a baseball game and stuff, and I was like, cool, this is so much fun.
See, when I grew up in Oklahoma, we had the Red Hawks. Now they're not called that. I don't even remember what they're called now. They're like
I know those like
the Oklahoma Barons or something like that. Barons.
Barons.
Yes, Greg. Yes, agreed.
I'm sorry. I don't like. I don't
know enough of them to
baseball.
say one way or the other.
You like the Cardinals?
Yeah, whenever I was watching baseball, whenever I played baseball, was Mark McGuire.
I don't know.
It was when he
The only
hit
time I ever like really got into
Steroid King.
Huh?
The Steroid King.
the only time I ever got into like baseball was when I was watching like Angels in the Outfield.
Oh my God, good movie. Yeah, no, growing up in Massachusetts, baseball was in us. We were Red Sox. I mean, you had your wannabe Yankee fans, you know, but we were the Boston.
So, talking about baseball, the movie Field of Dreams, that field is here in Iowa.
Yep.
They rebuilt the field.
And now Major League Baseball games are played.
Nope. The Cubs are coming to it this summer.
Wait, are we actually
That's
going to get like, are we, or is Iowa going to get a Major League Baseball team now?
No, the Cubs are coming to play at that
Oh, yeah.
to reenact the whole game.
From the movie.
from the movie.
Where is that actually in Iowa? Because that's gonna bug me.
I think it's over near Iowa City.
No, it's over near Nebraska, I think.
Cubs suck. I agree.
Yeah, I agree. I've got there's several documents.
Sorry. I'll tell you what. I'm
No.
a Red Sox fan, but since I'm in the South, I don't get to watch their games unless they stream it. But I do follow them on the app, and but I do watch the Braves. That's my second team because that's our Southern team
Okay,
here.
it is near
Yes.
Dyersville. Oh, it's near Dubuque. It's the other way.
Yeah, I told you it's over near Iowa City area.
No, Cedar Rapids.
Okay, but towards Iowa City.
No, Dubuque.
Look where Iowa City's at. It's still over near the Iowa City side of the state.
Dubuque is literally on the border and it looks like it's really close to it. I'm just like, okay, I didn't know it was. I thought it was.
You were saying it's toward Nebraska. That's what I was saying is
Yeah,
it's towards Iowa
I
City,
thought- well,
Eastern.
There was another field thing. I was thinking of probably the Axe Murder House then, because that's over north toward.
That's over that way, yeah.
Yeah.
we also have the famous Axe Murder House.
Yeah.
I have two teams. The first is the Cardinals. Second is whoever plays the Cubs.
Good one, Ian. Star.
I think I swore it was near Omaha, but yeah, it's the Basilica Axe Murder House.
Do you watch golf?
No.
Nope. Here's my opinion. A golf range is a wasted rifle range.
A golf range is a wasted conservation area.
I think golf stands go out looking funny.
Have you seen some of the outfits that they wear?
But no, like I do play golf every once in a while. I don't mind it. I'll play it.
Mini
But
golf
I
is
just
better.
found out the Masters, their sand, like those sand bunkers. That's
Yeah.
not sand. That's ground up quartz that they get out of North Carolina or South Carolina. One of the Carolinas. I did not know that. It was all like the residue of quartz from something that they mine. It's the byproduct, and they put it in the thing. I thought that was really cool. I will not go to a game when the Cubs are playing Milwaukee.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Wendy. I won't go to a Cubs game at all either.
We probably would end up just going to like Pinnacle Stadium and seeing the secondary, like the minor league baseball, not the major.
We have a team here called
The Iowa Cubs.
the Iowa Cubs, which is supposed to be
like an offshoot, I think.
the
The farming team farm team for like players from. I call it like the grow up league. Like the Predators have
the Milwaukee.
yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like Iowa. Kind of like Iowa has the Iowa Wild, based after the Minnesota Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what it's like.
But they go against the Savannah Bananas, which are fun.
The Savannah Bananas.
Yes.
They do funny stuff
Is
for
that,
their
is that the dancing
Yeah.
baseball team?
They wear like bright yellow
or pink.
or pink jersey, like the uniforms, and they'll be out there just dancing to music and stuff.
Or one of them's on stilts. I'm going, how are you playing baseball on stilts?
How
So it's like the Harlem Globetrotters of basketball, but for baseball.
Yeah.
And it makes it fun for some people who can't get into the sport, so they're just like, okay, we're gonna make it fun.
Get the idea of the sport, but not getting.
Yeah, and not being bored out of their mind, going, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
Like that'd be me whispering to Jared, be like, "What inning are we in again?"
Where's the scoreboard? I don't know.
Like that's how I am with him when it comes to football. I'm like, "What's happening? Who has the ball?"
Oh, I yelled at the TV with football, but
Yeah, I know. You yell at the TV.
I can't get into football like I used to. I stopped watching football about 96, 98, and the early 2000s when I stopped watching it, and then I just never got back into it. Same with basketball. I stopped basketball when Michael Jordan retired.
Yeah,
I've never been able to watch basketball without falling asleep.
basketball's not terrible.
See,
But
I
it's AL too. Yeah, usually the Cowboys playing.
I loved it basketball when you had Muggsy Bogues, you had Stockton playing for the Jazz. You know, you had all Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, Shaq was in there. Like, it was just, I could get down with it. But then Allen Iverson came in and made basketball D-zone, changed up the whole way the game's played, and I don't like basketball anymore. Ever since Allen Iverson, he's the worst basketball player. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. He ruined basketball.
I just watched Space Jam. That was like the most basketball I could do.
See, I just watch hockey. It's
I've
the
heard
only
Wendy.
real sport. Hockey's the only real sport, and then I watch all these wannabe sports whenever it's not hockey season.
It's like Gator Ball.
I'm agreeing without saying it in a way. They put too many rules in place. I mean, imagine what football would be like if they let them fight like they do in hockey.
Rugby. It'd be rugby.
Then it wouldn't be football. It'd be, think of the
It'd be
video game
rugby.
NFL Blitz.
It'd be rugby. It'd be like
I'm sorry.
Go Rangers.
I was gonna say it'd be like rugby because in rugby, if something doesn't go right, they will literally go out and brawl. But they don't
When
have
you get
pads.
Terry Emery, like during football. Oh my!
I've heard from Greg.
So she's probably
Green Bay.
No.
She's a Green Bay fan.
Okay, so she's a football fan.
Wendy's a really big Green Bay fan.
So she's a me for the Preds.
Yep.
Way to go, Wendy! Way to represent your team.
I would say Iowa doesn't really have any teams for like professional football, baseball, hockey.
I've got mine on my phone.
Okay, Cowboys.
Hey, don't. That's the only team I like in football. That's the only team I've ever liked. And like I said, I stopped watching that football in about 96, 98.
That
was right after Troy Aikman.
That's when Dallas was good.
I think was that when Emmitt Smith retired.
Yeah, Emmitt Smith retired in '98, along with.
Like I said, when my players retire, I don't know. It's just
Irving,
like it
that's
takes
when
the
Irving
magic out.
retired. That's when Troy Aikman went into retirement, and Tony Romo came in.
You want to know something? I'm going to say this, and people are going to be surprised. So, Benny, if you're watching this one's for you, okay? I loved hockey, and when Wayne Gretzky retired, it was kind of one of those like, oh my God, hockey's kind of losing its magic. It's going to lose its magic. And I thought, just wasn't the same. And then here comes Sid the Kid, okay? Sidney and Marshawn came in. Love those players. Great hockey players. I'll never say they're a bad hockey player. Can't stand them both. But it made me realize, like, hey, there's potential here for some amazing hockey. And it kept that magic alive for me in the sport. And basketball hasn't had anybody really come around that's made me feel like the magic's still there. Football the same way. You had after the Cowboys came in, and then it was what? The Patriots went on their longest winning streak ever. And it was kind of like, okay, every year you can figure out who's going to win it. So,
yeah.
Then NASCAR, Bobby Labonte and Greg Biffle retired, and I just stopped watching NASCAR altogether.
Kobe was a decent basketball player if you watch some of the games with
Kobe.
Yeah,
Kobe. I'll give him that. He was a good basketball player.
Like he had really good sportsmanship, whereas like some of the other ones you saw that they would get like rowdy with the refs, and you're like, okay.
See. Speaking of good players in hockey and stuff, I know that you're against the Avs, but look at Nathan McKinnon. He's a good sharpshooter. He's really good in the game, and he's really friendly also.
Well, not. You're talking about a hated team.
He's a good hockey player. I'll give him that.
He was almost traded last year to him.
He should have got traded.
Yeah, because he wants him on the Preds.
Should have sent him over to the friggin' Maple Leafs. Maybe it'll help him get through a game 4.
cheap shots. Taking cheap shots.
Hey, it's getting ready to be playoff season. We do it now. We start cheap shots before the season ends.
Yeah.
I can't watch basketball. All the squeaking messes with my noises, anxiety. I get that. I
was gonna
With-
say.
When it comes to sports, normally, oh, where'd the thing go? I've got my Roger device in,
He'll put it on the TV. I don't
and
have to hear it.
I'll put it on the TV to where it's plugged into this thing with the Roger device plugged in. Go straight to my hearing aids, so I can't watch basketball. The squeaking kills my ears.
I want to say, I think they've tried to drown out the noise because I know that was one of some of the complaints that people were having on the TV.
It's the same problem with NASCAR. Trying to watch NASCAR.
Yeah.
Hey, one of my favorite things was when they get the drive-by. It's like, no. It's like, yeah. And then all the way back around. Never go to a NASCAR race in person. It sucks. It really does. I hate it. Because it's like, you see the cars, yay, and then you got to wait for them to come all the way back around, and you can't see
We've got
nothing.
the Indy.
And then you come back, and it's like, yay!
Isn't like the Indy 500 here?
Yeah, they come through here for part of the
Yeah. We've got a major track here for.
that they do part of like the Indy 500 series.
Yeah.
Now, New Hampshire was a good track, and Bristol is a heck of a track to go to.
Oh,
Get the
Bristol's
chance.
an amazing
Bristol,
track.
I
I've heard.
love Bristol. Yep, exactly. Thank you, Wendy. Stopped with the staging. Yep, that was another reason why I stopped watching NASCAR. I couldn't.
The last
do
time I
certain
watched a NASCAR race was when
Del-
Earnhardt hit the wall. So,
It's wild.
Yeah.
but
The only new thing update for hockey. It's kind of funny. It's like, hey, now the league has made it mandatory, except for grandfathered in players, that they got to wear the neck brace.
oh,
So if you look at them now, they look like they wear a black turtleneck. No, that's a neck brace to protect against concussions and all that.
Yeah.
yep.
But it's so funny. All these years around, and that's like, man, here's your first. That's the first ever safety piece of equipment to come out, other than like the full visor.
Yeah.
Hockey's a little behind.
So-
It's like.
Speaking of NASCAR, what's kind of funny is, I've got videos from last year when I won Mainly's, when Mainly Dirt Fishing was doing his Saturday races. She knows what I'm going to. So he was doing Saturday races, and he would have an EOS, and Dad had put me in the EOS almost
He was
weekly.
number 3.
I was the number 3 car, and in chat I go, "Oh, come on, number 3. Raise hell, praise Dell," and then I cross the finish line and win.
Nice.
That was the only time I've ever been number 3 and won.
Yeah, because like anytime he's like he's a number 3 on anything, he'll just say raise hell, praise Dale. I'm like, okay.
Just doing it as funny, and she's like, "Really?" I'm like,
See,
"I got a
Earnhardt,
little bit of redneck out."
Earnhardt was one of those drivers that's a heck of a good driver. Didn't like him. I didn't like Jeff Gordon when the kid came out. When he was young. I just couldn't stand Jeff Gordon. Great racer, don't get me wrong. But my drivers were Bobby Labonte and Greg Biffle. And they both have retired.
Oh God, I know what he's gonna get. Yeah, that's pretty much what I stopped watching WWE when I watched fake wrestling because this is so cool.
Do you want to know
Oh.
something? I found out 14 years of marriage with my wife. I just found out she's a wrestling fan. I was like, well, you're such a dork. And then she's like, no. And then she's like, I like it. I can't help it. I was like, what about it? She's like, I don't know. It's just the showmanship. I was like,
Yeah, I stopped watching it when they started doing a lot more skits and stuff because of Kate and Lita got married, and I'm like, okay.
from what I heard, I stopped watching it when Steve Cole, Steve Austin, all them got out of there.
Yeah.
But long story short, Steve Austin, I think, is now the new guy that runs it. So it's going back old school.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Need to start wearing it.
It's not an actual helmet. It's like
Can't wear that. Never mind. Don't wear that. That might hurt.
I think
I'm
it's
actually
lamp.
gonna take it, and I can put lights inside of it to make it a lamp.
That's cool, man. Mark Martin, yes, he was a good racer.
Yep.
Love old man Mark. And I just hate. I think he retired without ever winning a Daytona 500 or a championship, one of the two.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I was like, we've been at this for almost 4 hours, and we still have 7 people in here. Sorry if we bored you.
We went from straight up talking about everything straight into sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
And
get
this is how we
going.
know Dad's asleep.
Yeah.
This is how we know Dad's asleep. So
I was a theater kid, so I did theater productions, like backstage acting, stuff like that. So I helped with like sets production, stuff like that.
squirrel moment.
What?
What you just said brought it to me.
What?
So I'm gonna go ahead and announce it now. If everything goes through for my disability and my back, I've already talked with the community college here, and I can get into the video editing program. They have a video.
Cool.
They have a video editing program here, and a lot of the people work remotely for Hollywood.
Nice.
So it'll be something I could do easily with my back, but I figured it'd help my channel out with some of the videos.
Learn about how to edit stuff, do like Photoshop, how to like.
Yeah, there's the certificate program's literally 3 semesters.
Yeah. The degree's like what?
The degree's
4?
the degree's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's one thing like I always got confused about because like Photoshop, you can learn how to do that on your own. You can
Right.
learn to do these things. Like we had a whole high school project around Microsoft programs. I'm like, why do you need a degree to use a computer program?
So there's more than just Photoshop that they're doing.
They'll show how to do like.
No, it's not even Photoshop they're using much of anymore.
Isn't like the.
It's InDesign, and there's several others, but
But
See,
like,
this is gonna come as a shock, but I'm an anti like college guy. I feel like if you learn the skill and you're able to do the job, then I feel like you should be able to do it. I don't think a piece of paper should make you not have a job. That's just how I am. I'm just
yeah, but that's the thing is, it's like some people are like, you have to have the actual paper showing like you did the work for the school to like that because they have certain accreditation. That's like with the paralegal program. You can get a job as a paralegal, no problem, just right out of high school. But having the actual like accreditation of like the bar association backing that gets you in the door a lot faster sometimes, and also leads you into like
absolutely by all means, yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you can get the job right out the door, but other times you have to have the thing that's like, hey, we're backed by the thing that lawyers use for that program, versus like, oh, you're going to a thing that's like culinary. There's nothing really backing that for like an institute.
well, no,
So I guess where I'm coming from is like I had friends that were, you know, the movie Fast and Furious, Jesse,
Yeah.
how the computer geek, like the car
Yeah.
geek
Yep.
guy, computer.
Oh, Jesse from the first one. He was only in one movie.
Able to do it all, design everything, do it, but he just didn't have because of the ADHD thing, didn't have the ability to go to school and study and do it that way. But he could do the job. It's like I had friends, I seen them suffer, and they're doing jobs that they don't want to do because they can't get their dream job, but they know how to do that dream job.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like certain like wishing that things weren't so like you have to have this, because even though that's not like backed by accreditation.
I think a lot of it is tradition. It's
Yeah.
just something that's been there and it's a money gimmick.
Yep.
That, and also like our generation, we were like drilled heavily, you go to college to get a good job. Like especially in school. Like I know that was like drilled into me, being like, you go to college to get a degree to get a good job. Otherwise you're gonna be like a burger flipper type attitude.
Mm-hmm.
That was the attitude that was always like, you have to do this in order to get that good job to make money.
I guess like I look down, like I don't look down on people that flip burgers.
Yeah.
because it's a job. Anybody that has a job and is doing the best they can to provide,
Yeah.
you're good in my book. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're working and you're busting it. Hey, by all means. But when I see people say, "Oh, I want $15 an hour," but then I ask for a burger with no ketchup or mustard, and I get a burger with ketchup and mustard, it's like, come on.
Yeah. I would say there's a lot of things that go behind the scenes with like restaurants like that because they're like, it's like I've worked in a couple and I'm just like,
You know,
Hey, Northern
Nor-
Town. That is.
hello.
I have got to get you smurfed. That is AAP's other channel.
You're
Nice to
eating
see.
cat food. That's not good for you.
No, it's not. That's a mix.
It's a mix of the dog food and cat food.
Yeah.
Our dog is weird. He'll eat cat food instead of dog food.
Maddie had a cat that ate dog food.
Yeah, our cats will eat dog food. They're like,
Look at the side ADHD, but here's the side profile view of this, okay? Look. Tell me that doesn't look like a butler. He's got a big old nose and a lip. He looks like a butler.
Edgar from the Aristocats.
Yes, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, kitty. Sorry, and now on that note, it's time for me to go to bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's getting close to 4 hours. I appreciate everyone that's come in.
Stay tuned for next week. Next week is gonna be a doozy.
Yes, make sure y'all tune in next week. Johnny and I are doing a sour challenge of the world's most sour candy. It is called Black Death. And
Hold on. Did you say AAP's channel?
isn't it? Or is it
Frank's new one? His other
oh,
one.
is it Frank's? I'm sorry.
Oh, I gotta look. Hold on.
Connie
Oh,
said Frank's.
I'm gonna say, and Anne's like, I've seen so many squirrels.
I'm pretty
tonight."
sure that's
Oh,
his
I'm
other
sure.
one.
I'm so sure that ADHD came out.
It is Frank's other one. It's where he does the longer videos and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm
More
sorry,
content.
Frank. I don't know why I thought it was Luke's channel.
Shh, I agreed with you. I looked at it and I knew in my head it was Frank. And then you're like, that's AAP's other channel. I was like, AAP does have other channels. And I remember the logo. I was like, wait. And then Connie said it. I was like, I knew I should have went with my gut.
It's one of those like,
Yeah.
you're like, maybe I don't know.
I thought that he had one, but
Yeah, so many squirrels tonight. So many. It was an turtle.
let's see something real quick.
Huh?
What is AAP's other channel?
You know, it's got me wondering now. So
What?
Isn't it something outdoor?
I'm gonna have to look after the stream. I'm actually gonna end here in a moment.
I gotta go through my.
But like I
Yes.
said-
Stay tuned for next week. It's gonna be a fun night.
Where'd it go? I lost it.
Oh no.
black envelope.
It's a problem. I got which one? I got like 3.
It says death candy on it.
It's right here. Here. I have like multiple black envelopes. There it is, guys. Look at the size of that thing. That's all I'm gonna show you.
What do you say about the size of a quarter?
It's slightly small. It's about the fireball.
Okay, about the size of an atomic fireball.
Ooh, you
Yep.
guys are gonna be in for a treat.
And mine will be here tomorrow. So next Thursday we're gonna do that.
And I'm scared because like I'm feeling it in the package and it's kind of bumpy.
That's the sour crystals.
Oh.
I've looked up what it's made out of. Citric acid, muriatic acid, or not muriatic acid, muric.
I ain't eating no acid. That ain't good for you.
It's all fine acids that are fine for the human body.
Let's see. Our stomach acid's been known to
Our stomach acid can melt still.
Yeah, it can disintegrate concrete.
So can Monster Energy drink if it sits long enough.
That's why I drink Red Bull.
It's got to sit for like 2 days.
You know, a lot of people critique me for drinking my Red Bulls. Let me tell you something about Red Bulls, okay? It's only natural energy
I drink
drink.
this stuff.
Because most of them, you look at Monster, you look at Rockstar, you look at that Full Throttle crap, that NOS, all those, they have fruit, corn syrup, whatever you call it, fructose corn syrup.
The high toast corn syrup. I drink this one. Yeah, I drink this one.
Does that have it too?
No, this one's like an organic one. That's like really natural.
Is
Like
that, okay, the Rain, does that have
the high toast corn syrup?
Or just corn syrup in there for the sweetener?
No, this one doesn't have it in there.
No.
Sweet, because see, the Red Bulls have sugar, straight sugar.
This one, for part of its caffeine blend, uses green tea.
Same with this one.
concentrate.
Same with the Celeste. How the hell do you say this name? I forget how to say it.
Half my paycheck goes to energy drinks to keep me working for the day.
The name of
Oh,
it.
it's Celsius?
Celsius. That's what it is. Celsius. Yeah, Celsius. I'm like, because I get it because it says right on the can it's gluten free. So.
See, I tried that one. I didn't really care for the taste. I think I had like the acai berry. Is that one of them?
I think so. This one's the sparkling frozen berry. I get the one that's the tropical, the frozen Arctic frozen, like the sparkling frozen
Night,
berry,
Amy.
and
Night, Amy.
the peach vibe. I give the peach one to him.
Get straight old school Red Bull. Tastes like cough syrup.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh,
do
yeah,
that.
Red Bull.
I'm like, I can't do that. See, even it says on the can, no high corn syrup,
High fructose.
and no aspartame, and this one has no artificial colors. It says it like right on the can.
This one says plant-based energy, kosher, hair and skin health, improves focus, accelerates metabolism, and vegan.
Yeah, yours doesn't say gluten free though.
Say what you want, Jared and Miss Jared. I'm gonna stick with my Red Bull because it gives me wings.
You know, the one energy drink that I wish I could find again. I tried it when I lived in Oklahoma. It was called Blue, BLU. It tastes like you're drinking strawberries.
Never heard of that one.
Have you ever heard of the energy drink cocaine?
Yeah.
It was basically that.
You serious?
But it tasted like strawberry, like you're drinking strawberry juice. I would go and buy them for $1.25 a can.
Jared's over there singing Leanne Rhymes blue song.
I can't tell. I drove up to
Or
Iowa.
that one.
I drove up to Iowa and I had 15 cans in the car.
He was wired.
I drove 16 hours straight, no sleep.
He was wired.
And then I stayed up an entire day.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like, yeah.
No. See, that's why you need bubble wrap. No.
Exactly.
Wendy.
Yeah. Tonight.
Yes, Wendy. Love it.
Tonight has been one of those nights where it's just like,
Go to bed.
Yeah. So, a couple more minutes and we'll be at 4 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and.
I'll hang out with you for a few more minutes.
I was going to end at 3:55.
Okay. I'll hang out with you for about 60 seconds.
a full TikTok.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. We'll see you
Next week.
Next week. Don't
And
forget.
a sour challenge.
Don't forget, Danny will be here doing fill in for Johnny tomorrow. So
No Johnny's Corner.
No Johnny's Corner.
No Johnny's
Got
Corner.
a lot to do tomorrow.
And then next week you've got Burkles on Monday. You've got Danny on Tuesday. I believe.
The Guardians on
And
Wednesday.
the Guardians on Wednesday, and they're going to start having some really good prizes and things going out there. So
But PSA, be careful of the prizes. I'm just warning.
Oh, I won't, Connie. She said, "Don't do that again."
Don't do what again? Drink 15 energy drinks and no sleep?
It was in 2 days, okay?
Yeah, and also like face
You
it
seen the
towards,
video what happens when you drink like 3 Red Bulls? And the guy's heart's pumping out of his chest?
oh.
You don't want it? That's your homework, Jared. Go do that. Go watch that. Go do it. I haven't done it since I seen that video.
See, mine runs too slow to do that.
Yeah.
The doctors have actually told me to drink energy drinks to keep it running at their normal pace.
Holy crap, not me.
But we'll see y'all next week, and y'all have a good one.
Flying arrow.
Bye, guys.